station, The Zone. This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the schedule is out for all 32 NFL teams, and the Green Bay Packers will be featured in 6 primetime games, including the night before Thanksgiving in Los Angeles against the Rams. And they'll be at Soldier Field Christmas Day against the Chicago Bears for a noon kickoff, both games on Netflix. The Packers will also be Road Warriors to open up the season, as their first 2 games and 3 of the first 4 are on the road. The end of their schedule, though, will have 4 of the Packers' final 5 games at Lambeau Field. Turning to the Milwaukee Brewers, Luis Rengifo drove in 3 runs, and Kyle Harrison recorded 7 strikeouts and 5 scoreless innings of work as the Crew would take down the Padres in the rubber match yesterday afternoon at 7-1. Manager Pat Murphy talks on his club's pitching.
They've been great. It's the lifeblood of the organization for years. You got to pitch. They've found guys for us that are young, and we put them through the car wash, and it's been great. It really has.
The Brewers now finished up a 5-1 homestand against a pair of first-place teams in the Yankees and the Padres, and are back to a season-high 7 games over 500 at 24-17. The Brewers will now hit the road for 6 games, starting in Minnesota tonight against the Twins, and then a series at Wrigley against the Cubs starting on Monday.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
The University of Wisconsin has a 9-person committee in search of a new athletic director. They'll have Chris McIntosh's replacement by summer. And finally, we're still in Giannis watch for the Milwaukee Bucks. Will a deal get done before the NBA's draft? For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
Oh, we love it, baby. We love it. The NFL schedule is out. And thankfully, we knew this would happen, but thankfully before 7 o'clock, it was already all out, all there laid out nicely for us. And I'm very curious. The NFL had a 2-hour schedule release show last night starting at 7 o'clock on ESPN. 2 hours. A 2-hour schedule release show. As much as we love the NFL, as much as we love the schedule coming out in this time when not much is going on, I am curious, I have to know. Is there anyone out there that A, watched the show, and B, did you watch all 2 hours of it? I would love to know if you are out there, because I want to talk to you and ask you, why? That's all. Just, why? I'm genuinely curious. I could not think of something I would want to do less than watch a 2-hour schedule release show on May 14th. But again, that's me. If you did it, no judgment. I just want to know why. That's all. The schedule is out, though. And your Green Bay Packers, I like how the schedule falls, to be honest with you. We love it. Falls kind of nicely. Now, to start the season, Packers are road warriors. And that's all right. I mean, you start at Minnesota against the Vikings. That's a 3:25 game. And then it's a nooner the following Sunday in Jersey, New York, wink, wink, MetLife against the Jets. Then you come home, that's a Thursday night game now in Prime against the Falcons at Lambeau. And then you're hitting the road again Sunday, October 4th, you're at Tampa Bay against the Bucs. So the first 4 games, 3 are on the road, 1 at home. Week 3, Falcons, Thursday night. That's prime. That right there, Road Warriors to start the season. Okay, whatever. Kind of the flip from last year when the Packers were home a bunch. And then Bears, Cowboys. Home. 3:25 against the Bears Sunday, October 11th. And then the Cowboys, NBC, nighttime, baby. Sunday Night Football, 7:20. Then you go at Detroit, back home for a Thursday night game. You need prime again against the Panthers. Back on the road against the New England Patriots, 3:25 game. And then week 10 at home against the Vikings. So you already got the Vikings taken care of in your division 10 weeks in. And then it's the bye. And then it's what we talked about yesterday, because we had this confirmed. The first ever Thanksgiving Eve, Blackout Wednesday, on Netflix against the Rams at SoFi Stadium. And then it's bye, Rams, and then you come the New Orleans after that. So Wednesday, November 25th, and Sunday, December 6th. Then you're going against NOLA, the Saints. And then here's where I like the end of the schedule. The last 5 games of the season. Now, there are some tough games, and I can't believe one of these games isn't like a primetime game, but they are some tough games, but they're all at home besides one. So the last 5, Buffalo Bills, NBC, Sunday Night Football. Then the Dolphins, that's just a noon game. That's just a nooner. The return of Jeff Hafley to Lambeau Field is just a nooner. I thought that would have been a little more. Malik Willis, Jeff Hafley, it's a nooner. And then Christmas, Netflix, Bears, Soldier. We talked about that yesterday. And then you finish out the season, Texans and the Lions. And that's your schedule. It falls nicely. RJ, good morning, brother.
Morning.
What's happening?
Oh, nothing much.
Happy
What's going on
Friday.
with you?
Nothing. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Did you happen to watch at all the ESPN 2-hour schedule release?
No,
Okay.
because the Packers released their schedule.
Yeah. It was like
with
even
that
before
little,
7.
Like video at like 6 or 6:30. So I was
Yeah,
like, here we go.
I wasn't gonna watch the show anyways.
Yeah.
But I was curious if anyone has and or did. So if they did, I would love to hear from you. I just want to know why. I'm not no judgment, no judgment at all. I was just curious. That's all. But no, the schedule out. I mean, if we want to do the way too early predictions as well, we can do that today at 608-321-1670. You can text it and you can call it in. The way too early schedule predictor. We always do this when the schedule comes out. You start the first 4 games, 3 of 4 on the road, and then the final 5 games, 4 of 5 are at home. I think that's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
I like how the schedule kind of falls here for the Packers. Now, a lot of primetime games. Let's see here. Packers play on, let's see here. 5 primetime home games, 6 total. So out of the 6 primetime games, 5 are at Lambeau. That's some good praise for the Packers. The NFL schedule makers are thinking we're going to be pretty good this year.
Yeah.
If they put you on the primetime stuff, that means they think you're going to be good. So, in this offseason, we've kind of been a little negative, just a little. And I think maybe rightfully so. But the NFL, the powers that be, the script writers, the people that are there, using their elites' algorithms, scheduling, making sure that even at the end of the day, it's a business. They want all eyes on the television set for money, and they wouldn't put some Dog Creek University or some dog crap team on primetime games. So, I mean, that's good for the Packers. I saw some people already bitching about the gold package games. Gold package, Arizona Cardinals, Chicago Bears. So Cardinals will be preseason week, the final preseason game. And then you get the Bears on week 5. That's a 3:25 game. And the Vikings, week 10. That's a nooner. And I saw some people already bitching about how bad that's going to be for the environment of having, big games being against those 2 teams in the Bears and the Vikings. And then other people saying we totally got screwed as gold package people. Let's see here. My guy Tom had messaged me. Good morning, Tom. 4:54. Tom was up and early. Tom, what you doing up so early, bro? He said, morning, bud. I got an event now. Packers crapped all over the green ticket package holders. Green. 2 Thursday night games, 5 weeks apart, 2 Sunday night games, and a Monday, January 4th game, and then give gold package Bears and Vikings. All right, so we got the green package being mad, and then I have people commenting about how the gold package isn't going to be good for the fans there. It's going to be a bad home environment. I don't get worked up in the packages, really. Do you at all?
Not really.
Yeah, if you're there, you're there.
Yeah,
I'm not a package of anything.
yeah, I don't have tickets. So.
Yeah. My uncle does. He lives in North Carolina though, so he has
go.
season tickets,
Yeah.
but he'll just say like, "Hey, you want to go to this game? I have some tickets." I'm like,
Hopefully
"Sure."
He
yeah.
doesn't sell them to all those people, then lose them.
No, he always comes back for. He comes back for a lot of the games.
Yeah. Okay.
Every once in a while, though, he's. Well, here we go. Oh, this is funny. Again, I can't put a name to it because it's just the number. They say I watched the whole thing of the NFL draft show instead of hanging out with my family because football is my new family.
Football.
Thank you. You get it. I mean, Ian Rappaport was talking about it. We were talking about yesterday, and we're going to continue on with it today. Abandon your family. They'll only disappoint you. They only embarrass you. They only will let you down. You know who's never let you down? You know who's always there for you no matter what? Roger Goodell, Uncle Raj in the NFL. Well, that's why we have Thanksgiving Eve games. That's why we have Thanksgiving games. That's why we have Black Friday games. That's why we have Christmas Day games. Is because your family ultimately will let you down. You know who won't? The Shield, the NFL, Roger Goodell. So yes, you are. I watched the whole thing instead of hanging out with my family because football is my family now. I love that. 608-321-1670. Line 1, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, just 1 second, Scott. That was line 2. Line 1 right here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mike and Portage. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
So what's the green package? I know gold package is the Milwaukee ticket holders, but what's the green package?
That's the rest of the season tickets.
Okay. I never referred to that before, but that clears it up.
Yeah.
So
You receive one preseason game in odd numbered years, one preseason game in every other numbered years.
So yeah, they just that package normally is just like regular season tickets because they're in Green
Right.
Bay, but they give it a name since they have the gold package.
Do you love gold or love green?
Oh, geez. I did hear people bitching about the Milwaukee, the gold package ticket holders getting those 2 games and how they're just a bunch of boomers that don't cheer. They just sit down the whole time or they sell their tickets to opposing fans.
Yeah,
all the time.
most of the gold package are people who don't live close enough to go to the games when they're primetime games.
Yeah, like Milwaukee's far away from Green Bay.
Yeah,
Almost
but
close
like
enough.
when
you
you're
can get a-
dealing with a primetime game, you have to
Right.
get there, stay late, go home, get home late, and then go to work the next day. So like a lot of people
True.
end up not going because they don't live near enough for that green package tickets that whenever the split happened, they
Okay.
ended up with a different.
Seem a little perturbed by this, Mike.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I was just, I was wondering. I was curious. The one thing, I'm with you. I like the schedule the way it falls. You know how we're ending the season at home a lot, except for at Chicago there. But the one thing that jumps out to me that you didn't mention is neither of the Bear games are on prime time. Like I thought one of them would be on prime time because it's going to be a big, obviously the big rivalry. Bears are, looking good. I'm kind of surprised by that.
I would argue that the lone game on Thanksgiving Eve for all to see is prime time at 7 o'clock. I would argue that.
All right.
And Christmas,
get you.
I would also argue that Christmas Day is that's prime viewing as well. I would argue that. Yeah. Or wait, what was it? No, sorry, Thanksgiving. Sorry, excuse me. That was the Rams. I'm sorry, I meant Christmas. Sorry, I would argue that Christmas is prime viewing. I have no idea what you just said. Your phone cut out.
We went.
I said I'm all about the noon games over the primetime games anyway.
Oh, I love the nooner.
Old-fashioned Noon kick
Love the nooner. Nooner's my favorite.
Good old. But yeah, I like it. I need to think about which game I'm gonna eyeball to go to. Last year I went to the one that Z and D got the free tickets for, so that was the one I went to.
That's kind of the best game to go to,
Yeah,
the one that's
why don't
free.
you just go to that.
Yeah, just go to the free one.
Tell you, I don't know if that deal's going to come up again, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't even know where he got him from. So, thanks, Brother Z, for taking me last year.
Well, he's a little leprechaun. We never know where the pot of gold comes from. So,
Maybe it's that Lambeau Field. You threw it in the trunk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Mike,
Well,
big plans this weekend, buddy?
Well, first of all, tonight down at Portage High School, they're doing a ceremony to remember Steve Rohrbeck. Steve Rohrbeck is a well-known baseball and high school sports umpire. Tons of people knew him. He coached American Legion ball, home talent ball,
nice.
so on, all this other stuff. And they're doing a big ceremony. He passed away this year, so R.I.P. Steve Rohrbeck. And then otherwise working around the house and
yeah, cool. Well, enjoy the time, man.
Other things, so yeah. Well, I better let you get to Scott. By the way, who got picked as the best Scott intro? Did you ever figure that out? Or?
Be quiet. It's not done yet.
It's not done
It's an
yet.
open competition.
You listen every day.
Oh,
right?
Open competition. Well, I kind of during Scott, I kind of go do whatever. I kind of go to the bathroom or.
Then why'd
you
you?
know,
Why, then why? Why'd you?
ask?
Then why ask?
That's like saying I don't care about the NBA.
Yeah,
and
then
then
have it
complaining about the NBA.
No. I like the intros. I like the intros.
Oh, well, we just got one the other day from G-Dub. It's still open.
Yeah.
Okay, the time frame is perfect for
Now
mine.
we're gonna.
Now we're gonna have to deal with
I
it.
gotta deal with this now. Mike,
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
all right, I hung up on
you're
him.
not.
I had to hang up on him.
Don't apologize.
Yeah, there's so many things wrong. We're just committed there. From
Oh, hey.
apologizing to
Yesterday,
we love you, Mike.
under
but
the cover of all the NFL leagues,
I had to give you the hook though.
the Wisconsin Badgers announced a game time or a game day for their matchup against Northern Iowa in 2030. September 7th, 2030. Get ready.
Line. Hey, Scotty. What's up, brother?
Good morning, guys. How you doing? Happy Friday.
TGIF. I'm on Cloud 9.
Happy Friday. Fantastic.
Can you hit the speakerphone this time?
No, it sounds like crap.
You sound horrible.
We haven't done this for a while, actually.
Yeah,
the whole
been a
speakerphone
minute.
thing. Yeah, it sounds better now.
Is it really?
Yeah, it sounds better now.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
It's a flip phone. What do you?
No,
I don't think you did anything.
Yeah,
now it
now
sounds
it's
bad again.
horrible.
Hold on. All right. There, that's better.
Yes.
What'd you do? Just move it closer to your face?
No, I just shut it off.
Oh, there we go. See, there we go, Scott. Now it sounds good.
You were talking about watching the schedule come out.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the draft?
No, the draft
Okay.
is there's a lot more
Yeah.
involved than sorry, but a lot more
Well,
involved in the draft. You get the stories and the emotion and
Like guys having to walk over dead bodies just to get to
well, that was
school.
the 2020 draft.
Dead bodies.
But
Yeah.
in 2020, they had to do the draft from
There's
everyone's
a player
basement.
who got drafted, and throughout high school, to get to school, he had to walk over dead bodies.
And uphill both ways. I don't know which was harder, the uphill or over the dead bodies, one or the other.
Oh, okay. Well, the only scenario I was talking about is if you're into football, the draft is great, but if you're not into it, you just watch it. It's hard to follow.
Well, here's the thing, Scott. I'm going to push back on this a little bit. When I had the NFL draft on, my wife and I were sitting there playing some little gin rummy, little card game, had the draft on. And Jen, who doesn't care about football, doesn't watch it, could literally care less, she was enamored with the draft. She's like, I just love watching the draft. I love watching these guys, come from nothing and get like a nice little payday and their dreams come true and it finally worked for them. I'm like, yeah. So
Well,
she
I
gets
can
all
see it,
emotional.
By the way, I got back on the bike yesterday.
All right.
Nice. Get back on go back on that thing, Scott.
Get back on
the
that
saddle. Back on the saddle again.
Stationary yet, but
What happens
a
when we
start.
fall? We get back up.
Yep. Thank you, RJ.
and as far as my shoulder goes, it's the way it was before the fall. What I mean is, I'll be 64 by the way Monday.
Oh,
Scott, whew.
Happy early birthday.
But how old do you feel? Like mentally. My grandma just turned 91 on Wednesday. I asked Grandma, I said, Grandma, how old do you feel? She goes, honestly, I feel like I'm 50 years old. Well, cool.
Well, mentally 50, but some days I feel like I'm 70 in my body, and sometimes it depends on the day.
Yeah.
It depends on the day of the week.
You ain't getting there, Scott.
You ain't just whistling Dixie.
You got 64 on Monday. All right, Scotty, cool, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
I already got it.
Don't bring me down?
I already got it. ELO.
Who did kiss on my list?
One man.
Holland Oates.
Holland Oates.
Typical male.
Scott Berryman.
There you go.
Tina Turner.
And you're right on both counts.
Yes.
Take a chance on me.
ABBA.
Hotel California.
Eagles, man.
Aqualung.
Jethro Tull.
Jesus, he knows me.
Genesis.
Yep. Working for the weekend.
Lover boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild Mountain Honey.
Steve Miller and his band.
Yeah. Nothing at all.
Heart.
Heart. Very good. Great weekend. Love you. I'll talk to you.
Scott, I love you. I'll talk to you on your birthday, Monday, when you're 64.
Yeah.
See you, Scott.
Yeah, I knew you were going to play that.
Oh,
I mean, didn't we all? It was just.
I love the Beatles, too.
He loves the Beatles.
The Beatles, man. Who's your favorite Beatle?
Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Mine's George Harrison.
Yeah. John Lennon's kind of an a-hole, Scott.
Birthday greetings by the wine.
See you, Scotty.
Sing us out, man.
Sing us out, Scott.
Did you hang up?
If you don't feed me when I'm 64.
See you, Scotty. We love you, buddy. 64 on Monday. Our guy, Scott. Congratulations, Scott. We'll come right back.
And if you say the word, I could stay with you. I could be handy mending a fuse when your lights have gone. You can knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday mornings go for a ride. Doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Packers schedule is out, baby. Well, all NFL team schedule is out, but we focus on the Green Bay Packers, obviously. Playing five prime time home games. And let's see here, and play on 5 different days at 5 prime home time games. Packers getting a lot of love, man. Start out 325 against the Vikings, week 1. And then off we go, baby. The first 4 games, 3 are on the road. A Thursday night football game, week 3 against the Falcons at home. And then the final 5 games of the season, 4 are at home. I like how that falls at the end there. 5 out of the 9 home games are in primetime. At least 7 primetime games. Twice on Netflix. Little Netflix and chill, RJ? Not with you. Not me and you. But
Why not?
Oh. Depends on what meaning, I guess, you take out of it. 4 of the 5 last games, 5 games are at Lambeau. You get that late bye, the week 11 bye. That's right before you go to the Rams, SoFi, on a weird to say this, on a Wednesday night. The only day has the NFL ever played on a Tuesday?
Probably.
Why not just have a game every night? Why not just do that? And only 2 home games will be at noon as of now. I do love the nooner.
There have been a total of 10 NFL games played on a Tuesday in the league's 102-year history. This includes the All-American Football Conference games played on Tuesday night.
No. The Packers have played on a Wednesday before, by the way. In 1938.
Well, they've only done it 4 times since 1948 then, though.
608-321-1670. Line 1, good morning.
You may ask yourself, what's this on my radio? And you may say to yourself, it's Over the Line with RJ and Ebo. And you may say to yourself, who's this guy that calls in every day? And you may say to yourself, I don't know, but he rides his bike a lot and he talks about it a lot. And you may ask yourself, what else did he talk about? And you may say to yourself, he's a fast food restaurant food critic. Scotty with music trivia, Scotty with music trivia, Scotty with music trivia, Scotty with music trivia. And you may say to yourself, where have I heard this song before? And you may ask yourself, I think I used to hear this on the school bus. And you may ask yourself, where else have I heard that song before? And you may say to yourself, I think I used to have that on 8-track. Scotty with music trivia, Scotty with music trivia, Scotty with music trivia. Same every morning. Same as it is every morning. Same as it is every morning. Love you guys. Have a good weekend. And you may say to yourself, love you guys. Have a good weekend. Hey, dude, it's Mike in La Crosse.
Mike!
That was awesome.
Mike! You are just a treasure, you know that.
And you may say to yourself.
And you may say to yourself.
And you may ask yourself, how come he talks about riding his bike all the time?
I think I have a new leader in the clubhouse.
That's a hell of an intro right there.
No, that Brewer Padres series, I was kind of torn because back in my naval days on that submarine, you could get tickets at anything through Navy Special Services for damn near nothing, like Disneyland and Padres games and blah, blah, blah. I used to go watch the Pods a lot at the old Jack Murphy Stadium. There you go. This is back in the 83, 84, 85, 86. John Kruk came up with the Padres in 86, and then they had Greg Nettles, the old Yankees third baseman. They had Steve Garvey. They had Goose Gossage out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
Those are some fun team to watch. But I remember once in a while they'd hand out like 30, 40,000 kazoos. So when they put Goose Gossage in out of the bullpen, you got 30, 40,000 Pods fans humming on the kazoos for the Goose. Man, that was awesome. But
the kazoo. It reminds me of the Vuvuzelas from the World Cup in 2010. Oh, God, I hated those things.
No. Yesterday I was on my way to deliver political propaganda and amongst other mail, and go Jill Billing. She wants to hear from me. But anyway, that "Stop Making Sense" song got into my head. I'm like, God, that reminds me of Scotty. But
Mike, maybe you've noticed this too or not in the delivering mail field. My favorite is when it's the political season, and you have normally it's people on the left. They really are big on saving the environment, climate change, protecting nature, and which is a good thing.
Are you for clean water? No, dirty it up, baby.
Yeah,
I hate clean water.
I once got 3 pamphlets within I think in a 2-day span somehow. 3, and then by the end of the week I had the same pamphlet 5 times.
I'm sorry, what?
The same pamphlet in the mail from a political candidate about saving the environment and saving trees. They sent me the same pamphlet. I could 4 or 5. I got the same pamphlet 4 or 5 times, and it was about saving the trees and saving environment. As I'm looking at the same pamphlet 5 times in a row.
You know what would cut out about a third of the landfills around La Crosse would be if Spectrum would just leave me alone, for God's sake.
So funny.
Mike. And seriously, I don't think baseball is America's favorite pastime anymore. I think it's bitching about the mail.
What would there be to talk about if there wasn't our mail,
God, this is all junk. Well, I didn't get my mail. I thought it was all junk. Yeah, but I still want it.
The only mail that you don't want to see when you break it down is something that comes from the IRS. It's like, hey, guess what?
And then you get the political flyers that say Representative Van Orton kicks puppies and he hates his mother. It's like, okay.
What's the one that makes your butthole clench a little bit? Is when you see a letter from the IRS? You're like, oh no. Is that the one that we're like, oh? I got one. One last year. I got one from I'm like, oh no. But they gave me money back. Oh, from my tax return from a couple of years ago. I couldn't believe it.
I like when I go to deliver a certified from the IRS. You got to sign for it.
Yeah.
And people they'll look right at you and not open the door like I'm going to arrest them or something. It's like I'm not the freaking cops. I'm just supposed to deliver this.
I'm not serving you. I'm not serving you right now. Come on, just take the mail.
When I do open mic comedy. One of my lines is I'm a mailman, which goes from the word in ancient Latin, which means all your dogs can go to hell.
Do you carry around treats, Mike?
Sometimes.
You gotta know your territory.
And sometimes I smell like bologna. They're like, hey, did you eat your whole sandwich or what?
Mike, you have a great weekend, brother, all right? That was well done with Scotty, too. Well done, man.
Go, Pack, go.
See you, buddy. See you, Mike. I tell you, man, when you get a letter, because the IRS, they're like, don't fall for the text message scams or the email scams. If we want to contact you, you'll know because we'll send you a letter. That's when you know it's serious. And I've never gotten a letter from the IRS, but last year I got one, RJ.
And you got money.
And I was like, oh boy, because I remember doing my taxes. I got a W-9, and that's for an LLC,
Mm-hmm.
At the time I didn't know what the hell it was. I'm like, what the hell is this? And so but it wasn't enough money to claim anything
Right.
for the LLC. So I just kind of like didn't do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, I
It
got
was it wasn't even a big amount of money. And then I was thinking about it for like months. I'm like, should I have done that? Like, should I have done that? And then I get a letter, IRS. Like, oh boy,
Erwin R. Scheisser.
is this an audit coming?
From
I'm
the
like, what's going on?
WWE?
I'm sweating a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding.
I opened it. It was a check. It was money back.
Hell yeah.
It was like $30-some back because I've never overpaid my. I don't know what happened. There's a check for money back. I couldn't believe it. The government sent me money back. Rare. Line 2. Good morning.
Terry from the north side.
Terry, the king of the north. What's up, Terry?
People, I got a couple things. First of all, as far as the Beatles go, I think John Lennon, without a doubt, was the best one of the group.
Terry, your phone's kind of cutting in. Are we on speakerphone? Your phone's kind of cutting in and out.
Let me turn you off speaker.
Okay. I want to make sure we get this out there, Terry.
Yeah. Okay, how's that?
But there we go, Terry. Now we're cooking.
Much better.
Much better.
But yeah, John Lennon, without a doubt, was the best one of the Beatle group, in my opinion. And just to share this with you, my sister,
biggest a-hole.
My sister, when she would go to whatever it was, Kmart, whatever store it was back then, she bought every Beatles album that was ever made, but she would buy 2. One she put in a suitcase, and one she would play. And I even think she had the one of the Naked Baby, and she passed away before she had a chance to sell any of them.
Real? Oh.
And I still got that whole suitcase. If you can remember these suitcases these bums used to run around with back in the 50s, you've seen some of these old shows. That's what her suitcase looked like. It's got the little snap things, and all that kind of stuff.
The Naked Baby. Are you sure that wasn't Nirvana, Terry? I'm trying to think of a.
Yeah, they put a sticker over it. They actually put a sticker over it, I believe, like 1965, 6, somewhere in there.
I'm afraid to Google it too, so I'm not going to do that. But yes.
Okay, yeah. and they ended up putting a sticker over it. Some of the albums, but some of them got through.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Anyway. The second thing, real quick, Bree Stevens Field this month had the 100th anniversary of Bree Stevens Field here in Madison. And the Badgers had a guy by the name, and he was a bonus baby, by the name of Rick Reichhardt. I believe he was the number 1 pick of the California or Los Angeles Angels, or whatever they were called back then. And he was a bonus baby. And I and my dad sat at Bree Stevens, and Bree Stevens used to have a great big fence that sat atop of that wall. And I don't know how high it went, 30, 40, 50 feet maybe. Rick Reichhardt went over that, and Mott's Paint used to sit exactly right over right field.
Yeah.
He busted the window at Mott's Paint.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
That had to been.
What's the building
I don't know
now?
how far, 500 feet?
What is it, like a high-rise apartment building now?
Yeah, I don't know what's over there now. But yeah, all that, right in that area there. Yeah. But the main reason I called Ebo was I was on my cell phone last night, and I just doing some reading. And the player the Bucks got from Indiana,
Miles Turner.
Did you read that article?
I have the audio too ready to go, Terry, about how the inmates essentially were running the asylum. Doc Rivers wouldn't hold anyone accountable, anything.
And your boy Giannis maybe wasn't such a good boy after all.
He showed up late, kind of did whatever he wanted to, Terry.
The flight was supposed to leave at 1:30.
Yeah.
He didn't get there till 4:30.
Yeah.
I wonder if that included his brother also. I wonder if he was late also. But I mean, I'm serious. People had to have. Yeah, it didn't matter if he was late or not.
Hey,
anyway.
by the way, Terry, Giannis Antetokounmpo yesterday had tweeted this out. It's 2 videos of him playing basketball with his son, and the caption is, "Another day getting better and minding our business." Drama.
That means he's counting his money. He's the only guy I know that come out after a game to shoot free throws when the game was over on the road. He went and moved that ladder. I mean, that should be an all-time Buck moment. I'll never forget that. I forget where they were, but he came out after the game to shoot free throws, for God's sake.
Yep.
But it's a shame that got away with that. But I just
was in Philadelphia.
and you know how I rip the media. I love to rip the media.
Yeah.
But how could this, even the Bo Ryan story, how can this go on that long? And again, maybe I missed it. But how can none of it? You telling me these sports people in Milwaukee don't follow the Bucks, don't see this? Are they under a gag order? Can't they report that?
Well, I don't
get it.
I don't think they're there at the tarmac covering them when they're leaving and entering a plane. So Miles Turner was kind of snitching. You doing a little airing some dirty laundry, some house secrets. So
I would think that'd be the best time to get an interview is when a guy's heading to the airplane.
I don't think the press is allowed there, but
yeah.
Okay, well,
security reasons.
Just think somewhere down the line, just that somebody would have known them.
Yeah. Terry, we got to hit a commercial break here, but last word, anything else, my brother?
Last word, looks like the Cubs and the Brewers are going to be taking this on for a while, but Milwaukee's really starting to turn it on.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many in a row they're going to. I know they go to Minnesota tonight, and I was going to go to Chicago, but I don't want to go to White Sox Park. I mean, that place is a dump.
Terry, you're not a Southsider?
Oh, God, no, I don't even go there to buy ice cream, for God's sake.
Terry, we love you, man. You have a great weekend, all right?
Yep, as always, go Cubs. Bye-bye.
Much love, brother. There he goes. Our guy, Terry Bear. He does not care for the South Side. Yeah, Cubs will host the Brewers on Monday. Brewers got to go out to Minnesota starting tonight. Weekend series against the Twinkies.
Oh, Rick Reichert hit the first home run ever at Anaheim Stadium.
Look at that. Yeah, Bree Stevens celebrating 100 years.
He was also the reason the MLB draft came about.
Look at that. 100 years of Bree Stevens. I love Bree Stevens Field. It's so cool.
It's awesome.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Especially when they have concerts there.
Yeah.
We got to get our guy Connor will be coming in. Madison Ford, man.
Before the season started.
Yeah.
I think they have a home game Saturday.
Oh, look at that. All right, we'll come right back.
I'm crossing the line. You're crossing the line. The whole damn system crossing the line. Who cares? Maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Schedule release out.
So,
hey, RJ.
I did find. Oh, sorry. Research department found.
Research department's always on it.
Since 1946.
Okay.
There have been 5 games, outside of that were on a Tuesday.
So, say that one more time.
Since 1946.
Okay.
There have only been 5 games on Tuesdays.
So there have been Tuesday games.
Yes.
5, 6 times.
How about you?
Yeah. You get the research department on it.
How about you guess how 5 of them? Why 5 of them were on a Tuesday?
Monday holidays pushed
Nope.
it. I have no idea.
COVID.
Oh.
COVID protocols.
Oh, see, I try to forget that time frame.
October 13th, 2020.
Oh.
Bills Titans. December 8th,
Now that
2020.
You're unlocking a core memory for me now. I tried to forget most. I tried to block a lot of that time frame out of my mind.
And then there were 2 games on December 21st, 2021.
Okay.
Then they're still trying to figure out
We got to bring
why
back
there
Tuesday
were games
games.
on December 28th, 2010.
All right, you go figure that out. But the Packers, by the way, play a Wednesday. We've talked about this, but a Wednesday in Los Angeles against the Rams. It's Thanksgiving Eve. It's the second time in franchise history the Packers will play on a Wednesday. The first one came September 28th, 1938. against the Cardinals in Buffalo, the Chicago Cardinals in Buffalo.
Oh.
My other question would be, Packers, Chicago Cardinals, why in Buffalo?
Championship game?
In 1938. The research department's got a lot of work to do. I'm telling you. A lot of people calling in right now. Here's the thing. I just got to squeeze a break in. So you guys, hang on. Patience is a virtue. Research department's got to kick up some. We got to talk some Giannis too in the Bucks. Miles Turner spilling some secrets. Not looking good, especially for Doc Rivers. We'll come right back.
Oh, you can count. Good for you.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
RJ, you unlocked a core memory for me here.
Well,
it wasn't core. I was trying to forget it. The COVID games. They were Tuesdays. I kind of liked it. Well, there was nothing going on really in the world, so we kind of had to like it, right?
Well, it's more just for protocol reasons.
Packers played on a Wednesday, last time 1938, September 28th, against the Chicago Cardinals. It was in Buffalo. I Googled why. It was a neutral site promotion to boost attendance and promote the NFL in that market in Buffalo. Promoters believe Buffalo could support big league football, and hosting established teams attracted a crowd. The Packers defeated the Cardinals 24-22 thanks to a 24-yard field goal from Tiny Ingbriston.
Hell yeah. That's a name.
I might be saying it wrong. Ingbritsen. Engebretsen. His name's Tiny, though. You know he's a big boy. It was one of the only 2 Wednesday regular season games in Packers history. The next one coming up here, Thanksgiving Eve, SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, it's either Ingbritsen or Ingbritsen.
So the Packers have history in a field goal winning the game on a Wednesday. Does that mean Trey Smack is going to smack that through the uprights Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve against the Rams?
Yep.
I think so. You got to know your history.
We did find out through the break.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Sunday night game in 2010 that was postponed in Philadelphia due to an expected blizzard that was going to be dumping 20 inches of snow.
Yes.
So it got moved from Sunday night football to Tuesday night football.
Interesting. Yes, interesting per se. Thank you, Research Department. 608-321-1670. Thanks for waiting on hold line 3. The other 2 above you bailed. Good morning.
Happy Fish Fry Friday. Is Patrick from Moscow.
Patrick, my man. My mans. What's up, Patrick?
Hey, since you guys know I've been a bartender for over 20-plus years, I've got a top 5 list of what pisses bartenders off the most.
Hell
you guys
yeah.
ready for it?
Let's go, baby. Let's do it.
All right. As far as occupational-wise, by far, doctors and teachers are the worst tippers ever. I've never seen a group of people that order a fountain soda for $1.75, and they're still waiting for the quarter for me to slap it down on a bar. Number 4, you don't have to look at a bartender and say, hey, can you make sure you pour a little extra in there? Listen, this is Wisconsin. We pour a heavy drink. If you know what, order a martini if you want a vodka and a 7. Number three. If it's all you can eat fish, and if you're a swamp donkey and you order your second plate but ask for a to-go box, get the F out of here. Number two, cocktail waitresses. It's not a big deal for you to garnish your own beverages if you're not going to tip the bartender out, you cheap prick. Number one, if you order an ice cream drink, I'm pretty sure Dairy Queen or Leon's is open. Get the hell out of here.
Patrick, I have to ask you, we've about a minute left. What's your thoughts on someone that orders a Bloody Mary in the evening?
It depends on if she's good looking or not.
What if it's a he?
If you're a guy, get the hell out of here.
What if it's me?
Well,
you tell me to get the hell out?
It depends upon the tip.
Well, I'm a good tipper.
Well, exceptions can be made.
Yeah, Patrick, my man. Patrick, that's my man.
Hey, $20 is $20, my friend.
Patrick, have a great weekend, brother. We love you.
Love you.
See you. See you. That's my man's. I love the bartending etiquette. Hell yeah. I'd like to talk more about it. Gotta hit a break though. We'll come right back. Stick around.
Ooh, she made us drinks to drink. We drunk and got drunk and man, I think she thinks I'm cool. She gave me a wink back, and then I think that we hit it on something proper like. I like the bartender. Ooh, if you're looking for me, I met the bartender.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the schedule is out for all 32 NFL teams, and the Green Bay Packers will be featured in 6 primetime games, including the night before Thanksgiving in Los Angeles against the Rams. And they'll be at Soldier Field Christmas Day against the Chicago Bears for a noon kickoff, both games on Netflix. The Packers will also be Road Warriors to open up the season, as their first 2 games and 3 of the first 4 are on the road. The end of their schedule, though, will have 4 of the Packers' final 5 games at Lambeau Field. Turning to the Milwaukee Brewers, Luis Rengifo drove in 3 runs, and Kyle Harrison recorded 7 strikeouts and 5 scoreless innings of work as the Crew would take down the Padres in the rubber match yesterday afternoon at 7-1. Manager Pat Murphy talks on his club's pitching.
They've been great. It's the lifeblood of the organization for years. You got to pitch. They've found guys for us that are young, and we put them through the car wash, and it's been great. It really has.
The Brewers now finished up a 5-1 homestand against a pair of first-place teams in the Yankees and the Padres, and are back to a season-high 7 games over 500 at 24-17. The Brewers will now hit the road for 6 games, starting in Minnesota tonight against the Twins, and then a series at Wrigley against the Cubs starting on Monday.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
The University of Wisconsin has a 9-person committee in search of a new athletic director. They'll have Chris McIntosh's replacement by summer. And finally, we're still in Giannis watch for the Milwaukee Bucks. Will a deal get done before the NBA's draft? For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
I gotta come clean here. The guy Patrick and Oshkosh just called in. Bartender extraordinaire. He was talking about ice cream drinks. Then I asked him, what about a Bloody Mary? I used to really be the charge of the anytime drink, the Bloody Mary, anytime, anywhere. Doesn't matter what time. I gotta come clean here. I've kind of fallen out of the Bloody Mary lifestyle a little bit.
What? When did this happen?
It's a lot of inflammation, Nightshades, the tomato.
Okay.
Has a lot of salt in there. I'm trying to cut down on the inflammation, RJ. Inflammation's not good for the body.
What if you do it in like normal people and have it in the morning?
You mean alcoholics?
No, normal people.
Drinking in the morning?
Well, no, I'm saying.
The blood, just
Mary.
the Bloody Mary.
Just the Bloody Marys.
I recently did have one. I used to be an anytime Bloody Mary guy all the time, and I thought to myself, I just get a little agitated, a little inflammation, a lot of salt, So I did have one. I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it like I once did. I think it's because I'm getting older.
Yeah.
So Patrick and Oshkosh, I appreciate, if you're a guy, basically grow up, get the hell out of here. I don't abide by the anytime drink much anymore. I don't really drink it. So I did have one for the first time in a while in the brunch hours, RJ. It was nice.
Oh, yeah, no.
It was nice.
Brunch is fine.
It was nice. And I had a nice full bottle High Life chaser. Not the shorty, full bottle.
Okay.
You need the chaser.
Yep.
You need the beer chaser.
I'm there with you.
All right, so Packers' schedule is out. All NFL team schedule is out, but the Packers' schedule is out. 5 of the 9 home games, prime time, baby. At least 7 primetime games. Twice on Netflix, Thanksgiving Eve and Christmas. 4 out of the last 5 games are at Lambeau Field. A Week 11 bye. All right? Only, 2 home noon games as of now. From November 9th till December 5th, that's 26 days. They only play 2 games. And 3 out of the first games of the season, they are on the road. My question is here, this Dallas Cowboys game, Week 16, October 18th. It's Sunday Night Football, NBC obviously. Will Micah Parsons be back and ready to go? I feel like that's the time frame when he would be back. He is a freak athlete. His videos, if you've been looking on Instagram or anything, he's like his training, rehabbing, dude's an animal. So hopefully he'll be back by Week 6. I feel like so. Before Jeff Hafley absconded away to Minnesota, he said that Parsons would be back for the beginning of the season and set the single-season sack record, besting one Myles Garrett. Some could say that it was Jared Allen that holds it, actually, but I digress. And then, let's see here. Speaking of Jeff Hafley, Malik Willis and the Dolphins, thought potentially it would be a primetime kind of, all eyes on me game, Tupac, but it's a Sunday nooner.
It's a nooner.
It's a nooner. But
what are you doing
that game could be flexed. So that game, they have little asterisk biases. Please be aware there are certain games subject to flexible scheduling, and the date and time of those games may be changed. So that is a little asterisk on that game. There's a lot of games on that, but that's one of them.
There's a lot like that.
That's one of them. All right, we'll get to Giannis too. The Bucks. Miles Turner was on a podcast talking about how Doc Rivers essentially was letting the inmates run the asylum, if you will, or most are just, I guess, Giannis could do whatever he wanted, and everyone else felt compelled to do whatever they want.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then Giannis took to Twitter yesterday, basically told Miles Turner to mind his business, mind your P's and Q's, but he did it in a nice guy Giannis way.
Hey guys, let's not do this here.
And RJ, you also said there was a game time release for Wisconsin football. Was that right?
Oh no, not a game time. I was just
a date
saying September 7th, 2030 was announced for Northern
Iowa. Yeah, okay,
versus Wisconsin.
Breaking news. Wisconsin is. I'll have to put that in the update.
Yeah.
There's not much going on right now in Wisconsin besides the search for a new AD. Wisconsin is scheduled to host the Northern Iowa Panthers at Camp Randall September 7th. Put it in your advanced planning.
Yep.
2030, the day.
It'll be
the date.
The second home game of the year.
2030.
Playing Cal the week before.
The game was confirmed by FBSschedules.com via a copy of the contract.
Oh. How do you...
Executed in August of 2025. A little late to the party on that breaking news.
Okay. Yeah.
Wisconsin is also scheduled to open the 2030 season at home against California on August 31st and will host Missouri State on September 14th, 2030. So there you go. I didn't know. There you go.
Yeah.
Originally, a series with UCLA was scheduled for the 2029-2030 season, but those games were nullified when the UCLA joined the Big Ten.
Yeah, because they had to accommodate for the new 9-game schedule and then started picking perceived lesser opponents.
UCLA? We'll take Cal. 608-321-1670.
Oh, we still got Illinois State coming back up in 2029.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Line 1, good morning.
Well, things ain't always what they seem, so wake up, Evo. It's Mad Max in the tunnels under Racine.
Mad Max! My man! What's going on, brother?
Yeah, happy Friday. I'm
TGIF.
feeling a lot better this week than I did early in the week. I'm pretty much over this bioweapon that the cabal was trying to get on me. So
Good.
I fought that off with a good mix of ivermectin, raw milk, and Maker's Mark. So Anthony Fauci is still pissed at me right now.
Boy, many were praying on your downfall, Mad Max, but you said not today, Satan.
Yeah, that's right. I'm still alive and kicking. So
love it.
I'm still here.
Fighting the
That's
psyops and the
Simple
trances
Minds.
every day, baby.
Yep. That's the best Simple Minds song, by the way. Great song. But yeah, so I had a comment on yesterday about how it was Rappaport, right? Who said basically the NFL is your family now and don't talk to your family.
Yes.
And yesterday, my take has changed on that a little bit. I don't think the messaging was right, but because originally I thought like, oh, the NFL is the cabal. They're telling you they're trying to break up and divide families, but I don't think it's actually having that effect. I think the NFL is actually against the cabal on this because you know how on holidays, you get a lot of family members together. At least in my family, I have a pretty big family. There's a lot of different opinions and viewpoints that tend to clash and. Yeah, and I know. I think it was like I remember like Obama and Hillary would say stupid stuff back in the day. They challenged people to like argue with their bigoted family members on Thanksgiving or in Christmas or wherever. But you know, and I guess in my family that's just always kind of naturally happened. You know, just after several drinks, you know, several drinks are consumed throughout the night, and you know, and then someone throws out some political hot take,
some
and then
heated,
just
some
to get the
heated
other person
opinions,
to react,
heated opinions, and then
fireworks ensue.
Yeah.
But when the Packers are on, like, you know, there's some Thanksgivings when the Packers are on, you know, Christmases lately when they're on, and like when the game is on, that stuff doesn't happen because everyone's kind of locked into the game. Yeah. So I would argue that having all these excessive games on holidays, at least in Wisconsin, it helps keep families together. It helps them just lock in on football and not, you know, and just not tear each other's throats out about politics.
That actually, when you look at it that way, what is a great bringer together? Sporting events and concerts. I think that's the last thing that kind of brings people together. And concerts, depending on the artist, I guess. But sporting events, you may be onto something here. Instead of, you know, Uncle Rob and Aunt Sharon, who are completely different on the political spectrum, they get a little tipsy. All of a sudden they're arguing, and then there's hair pulling, and then everyone's fighting. Instead, we're all cheering Go Pack Go. That actually, maybe the NFL indeed is pro-family. I like that. Yeah. Yes, man.
Yeah, I was gonna call in yesterday with the opposite take, but that thought just kind of came to me. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till Friday to call in. I think I need to think about this a little because my priors might have been updated, and I think they were.
I think you may be onto something. Yeah, Ian Rappaport, maybe the messaging was maybe a little off. You're correct. Yeah. Thank you, Mad Max. You have opened my eyes to the NFL in a different way now. Instead of bowing down to Uncle Raj and the Shield, the family comes together in unison, in unity. I like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Mad Max.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything fun going on this weekend for you?
I am going up to beautiful Holmen, Wisconsin, this afternoon. My brother-in-law and his wife, my sister-in-law, they're out on vacation, and we are going to stay at their house and watch our nieces for the weekend. So, a little family time.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about yourself?
Sounds nice. Yeah, so tonight I'm actually celebrating my birthday a little bit early with my family because they're going to be out of town on my birthday, so I'm getting a nice ribeye steak dinner.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that. That's all I'm thinking about today.
Medium rare?
Yes.
Right, boy. What's the side? What kind of potato are we going with?
I think we're going with baked potatoes.
Yeah, classic. Sour cream? Butter?
Yep, sour
salt,
cream,
pepper?
cheese, butter.
Loaded?
Bell peppers, throw it all on there.
A little salad on the side, maybe?
Yeah, probably a Sendix salad.
Yeah. God,
okay.
I'm beautiful. I'm jealous.
Yeah, there's some good size.
Do we eat, is there a
Sendix,
roll
yeah.
involved? Is there a free loaf of some rolls? Maybe. Do we eat the bread?
That I don't know. We'll see what my mother does with bread, bread or rolls.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I really just requested the steak. I'm not the steak and potatoes. I'm not too picky.
Yeah,
about
we don't
the
need the
other
bread.
side.
We don't need the bread. You know.
Yep.
Mad Max, well, happy early birthday, brother, and thanks for opening some eyes again, man. Looking at it at a different angle. We appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Evo.
Much love, man. You know, RJ, we had the Ian Rappaport thing yesterday.
Yeah.
And I just got caught up in Rappaport trying to tell you to give up on your family.
Yeah, and go meet your high school sweetheart for a Wednesday night.
Bow down to Uncle Raj in the NFL. But he is right. When at the holidays, when the Packers are on, you'll find the blue-haired cousin and the staunch right-wing crazy uncle, if you have one, I'm sure you do, together in the same room watching the Packers.
Yeah.
And everyone seems jovial. Maybe he's onto something. Line 2, good morning.
Gary.
Kumite.
Kumite.
Eric on I-90. What's up, my brother?
I think Max was right there about everything. I do.
About everything.
You know, he said something. Max said something there. He said he was going to call him yesterday, but then he put some more thought into it.
Yeah.
And then called the day. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down. Put thought into your call. Gotta write. Hold on.
Put
I'm
thought
writing this
into
down.
call. Noted.
Put thought into call. I think that's a good idea. Wanted
That's funny.
I mean, I'm serious. I'm not making fun of Max at all, and I think that he's right. It brings families together. Bartending question: do bartenders? What I do is I ask for one shot only, because I don't want a shot and a half or 2 shots. I don't want it like formaldehyde. I don't want jet fuel. I want a good tasting drink. That's
So you don't
what I
want a
want,
double.
yeah.
You just want a single, is what you're saying.
I want a single. I'm not.
Interesting.
Not a McDouble.
See, I like my drink so boozy that when you're like, ugh, when you kind of move your head to this, you tilt your head a little bit. Ugh. That's how I like my liquor drink. Ugh. Oof.
No.
Puts a little hair on the balls, Oof.
Plenty of that. I don't need any more liquor to get that. Yes, plenty. I don't.
Or just
That's
order a
something
Manhattan.
That men don't go to get, Rogaine for your balls, do they? There's always plenty down there. Rogaine on your balls. Then we always get to that area, don't we? It's bad. It's always bad. So, yeah, schedule. That's exciting.
Schedule.
Oh, schedule. Yeah, looking at your Viking schedule here, a week 6 bye for the Vikings.
That sucks.
Yeah, opening up the season though at hosting the Packers. Eric, what do you think of that?
Wow, I love it.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. You know why?
Why?
Little Kyler?
Because LaFleur's got a bunch of guys that don't even know how to practice football. They don't even know how to do it. So we're in pretty good shape, I think. That's about the worst thing.
Oh, Big Packer. Big LaFleur said nope.
Little Matt just said nope. Eric, the Gremlins got you there. And they got the other person on hold too. Gremlins, man. Little Matt, or Big Matt in this case, just cut you down. Yellow.
I think Little Matt dropped me, too.
He did. Corey Marshall, hello. Little Matt dropped you, too.
Yep. The Gremlins came through the sides and said, everybody's off of this phone bank. You got to call back in.
Yep. How committed are you?
Commitment. How really, yeah, exactly. How committed are you? Shout out to Max. Always good to hear from him, and enjoy that steak dinner tonight and all the fixings that go with it. Hopefully you get a nice wedge salad on the side. That's always nice. Top notch. So I got a question, though, for you, Evo.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned you don't like tomatoes too much. So if you have a BLT, do you have no tomatoes on there then?
No. I love
nightshades.
I love
right?
tomatoes. I love tomatoes.
Okay.
I just try to cut back on them because nightshades are inflammatory.
So you imbibe from time to time, but you're not like straight edge like Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, like last night, for example, we had the wife and I made white people tacos. They're incredible. But with that, I made guacamole with tomatoes in it, and I made a pico de gallo. Obviously, tomato forward. I just tried to limit my tomato intake.
That's fair enough.
So BLT, fresh garden tomatoes from my mom or my brother's, garden. Yeah, huge. Yes.
Nice. It always has a nice flavor to those BLTs. So, yeah, pico de gallo. I always love putting those in the eggs in the morning too. I always like kind of melding it all together and almost like an omelet. It's a nice way to start your day.
We saved some for Jen, so Jen could do just that this morning with her eggs.
Oh, that was nice of you.
I know. I get too early to be making.
Highly intelligent woman there. You got Evo.
That's right.
Highly intelligent.
That's right.
We working the eggs that way. So we're talking schedule this morning. Let's get to the.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Let's get into the nitty gritty. We got 6 months, so I'm not going to worry about it. That's my take on it. I'm just hoping we have gas still by that point that we can fill up on. So, because I don't know if Costco was going to run out of gas yesterday when I was sitting in line waiting for my turn. It felt like a 1970s style term of endearment type deal, but anyhow, yeah. And then the Brew Crew got the Twins this week and heading on up to Minnesota. So,
hell yeah!
Oh, nice.
Kind of nice little weekend on tap. Sounds like you're going to be having fun, Evo. RJ, where are you heading off to? Anywhere?
Nowhere. I'm just sticking around having a weekend
vacation.
Of whatever. It's going to be great.
no schedule. Do whatever you kind of want.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to be. Probably end up doing some housework then at that point.
Sounds like you'll end up at Dahman's getting some liquor in him.
I might.
I know, RJ. You can end up at Dahman's. There can be some beer involved.
Yeah.
Well, we're heading up to we're getting country tomorrow, Evo. Just like we're gonna get country tomorrow at Lambeau with Big Boy.
Oh yeah,
Big
Luke
Boy
Combs.
Luke Combs tomorrow. Yeah.
I couldn't
We're
tell you a
heading up
single
there
song,
tomorrow.
but I know people are excited about it, so I'm happy for you, man. Enjoy it, all right?
I'm just waiting to hear his long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. That's my biggest.
Love
the
it.
Biggest hit he's got.
Love it,
There we
dude.
go.
Well,
buddy.
have fun, Corey, all right?
We're gonna get country.
Get-
We will. All
we
right,
know,
you guys have
we
a good
know.
night. You're
Country.
the man.
See you, brother. You the man.
Yep.
See you, Corey. See you, Corey. You the man, Corey. Micah Parsons said in January he expects to miss the first 3 to 4 games of the season. Week 5, Bears at Lambeau. Week 6, Cowboys at Lambeau. Do you think the schedule makers were like, all right,
Okay.
Parsons says 3 to 4 games. We'll put
We gotta
Bears and Boys 5 and 6 then.
Yep.
They'll return. Now, maybe Bears, if God forbid something happens, right? But we need them against the Cowboys. We need Parsons Cowboys. That's called a ratings bonanza.
That is.
We'll come right back.
I play real sports, not trying to be the best at exercising.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, with the schedule out, Packers have 7 primetime games. Okay. With 6 primetime games, 5 of them at home. Now, I can't help you out when it comes to Thanksgiving Eve or Christmas if you don't have a Netflix account. I think we're cutting down on password sharing.
Yeah.
So maybe find someone that doesn't have a lot of people already on their Netflix if you don't have a Netflix account. When it comes to Prime, though, they will be on Prime. That's Amazon subscription service. That's going to be against the Falcons Thursday, September 24th, Week 3. Also will be against the Panthers Thursday, October 29th, Week 8. That's Prime. Mike and Portage sent me this article. He DM'd it to me on my personal Facebook account and the text line. Thank you, Mike. I've already been a trailblazer on this, someone that's been on the cutting edge. I am a big proponent of over-the-air free TV. You should be able to watch the team of the state you're born in for free. Now, obviously, Prime is a subscription. I've been saying this forever, though, and people always forget or don't listen. You can watch Prime games for free on twitch.tv.
You can.
Mike sent me this article, and people are finally catching up, thank you, but we've been on this for years.
Yeah.
So another friendly reminder, Prime Video, if you don't have a Prime account, twitch.tv, the Prime games are on there for free.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you want from me. You can lead the horse to water. But sometimes you can't make it watch twitch.tv. Which, by the way, streaming at Ebo Says, twitch.tv, YouTube,
Yes.
YouTube, and my Twitter account at Ebo Says. All right, every phone line full. Wow. Inspirational. Mike, sometimes you don't check DMs for like 3 hours, and I wanted to be sure you got it.
Well, yeah, but we've said it every Thursday night football game.
Yeah, but maybe Mike's just reminding people.
Hey, quick question.
I told Mike about free over-the-air Brewers games, and he still was like, "Oh, Direct TV is out. I can't get it." I'm like, "Well, it's on digital antenna."
Do we have a winner for Scott's
Line 1, good morning.
And furthermore, those Vikings are going to kick the Packers' butt.
Oh.
That's what I got to say. Furthermore.
Quote Eric on I-90. Furthermore.
I just went through maybe a cloud of mosquitoes that was so thick.
Oh.
Cut off communications.
They are bad
like
at my
a
house too,
bird
brother. My
strike.
gosh. They are terrible at
It
my
was
house.
like a bird strike. Got 5,000 mosquito skeletons on my windshield, and it's pretty bad. I thought I was going to go into Hudson. It was like bird strike. Holy
Why
crap.
don't they all die during the wintertime? Where do they go? Back to hell? Then come back?
No,
Like, what happens?
They do die in the wintertime. Yes. I don't know how they come back.
They all else go to hell where
I don't know
they
if
come
it's
from.
Dormant. I don't know how they start. They must go dormant or live somewhere, but that's really where we got to find them. It's like illegal immigrants, you know. Go to the hospital. Apparently they're getting all kinds of health care. That's what I would say. Find out where they're at. And
Eric, we'll end on that note. We love you, buddy. Go Pack, go.
Go Pack.
Oh, hey, we just got to go Pack out of them. Line 2, good morning.
Yo.
Kinger. Good morning.
Yeah, I think the NFL is out to get Tammy Baldwin.
Netflix, Prime, ESPN. What else do we got here? Well,
I mean, ESPN's a little
YouTube.
more. ESPN's a little more accessible for most people, and
Still an additional
but
cost.
yeah, yeah. Still extra. I mean, not like good old days analog TV where you had to bust out a pair of pliers to change the channel for once in a while. So, but I mean, I'm looking forward to the schedule. We all know, what the Packers will take care of business week 1, even though, some people think Packers don't know how to practice and stuff and yada yada yada.
Yada yada, the best part.
But yeah, right, yada yada. Yeah, the whole two Thursday night games, 2 Netflix games. I swear they saw how subscriptions went up for the Packers after the game against the Bears, and like we got put them back on Prime, we got put them on Netflix and boost all that so they can get more money. It's all about money.
Well, yeah.
The almighty dollar.
Yeah. Oh, the almighty dollar, not the almighty aller.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But did you watch the actual teaser hype video that the Packers released?
Like the claymation looking one, the one that are in the arcade.
Yes.
Yeah. It was fine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't really trip my trigger any of that stuff, but.
Well, the Colts, they did a Simpson one. That was
who did?
As a Simpson, Indianapolis, the Colts.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I find it a little hilarious.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll check that out.
I mean, it's not really good for audio. It's more of a visual.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's why I stopped it.
And yeah, well, and then I don't know if there was really if any teams really took a jab at Variable and Rossini.
Low-hanging fruit.
I'm sure.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, I know. Because the NFL was like, oh, we're not going to check them. It's all fair game, this and that. But
why
anyway.
did the Colts do a Simpsons theme? Are they hinting that Springfield is in Indiana?
Indiana? Maybe. Who knows? Well, it's like the Chargers.
A money for the Simpsons.
Money. And then like I know that the other one I saw was the Chargers. They used the video game Halo. So.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's at their own. They have all off season to think of something. Yeah. But like I can't confirm, but it sounded like they actually had people from Robot Chicken actually make the Packers one.
Interesting. And it did look kind of familiar like that. I could see that.
I can't confirm that, but I read through on the interwebbings, saw something. So, but
Kinger, what else you got? Got a schedule.
Got
a break and I had a full phone bang.
Yeah, go Brewers, take care of the Twinkies, and then take care of the Scrubs.
Yeah.
And then day off, and we take on the Doyers. So, go Crew.
Get 'em, baby. See you, Kinger.
Yep. Adios, muchachos.
See you. Line 3, good morning. Line 3, going once, going twice. That's a bummer. Line 4, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Mickey! What's up, Mickey? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm like Wendy Peppercorn, oiling and lotioning, getting ready for work.
Tanning and oiling and tanning. I can't take it anymore.
That's what Brock says, but
What's the girls? What is like the Hooters version in South Park where Butters is obsessed? Raisins, yeah.
Raisins.
Butters.
Oh, jeez, fellas.
Oh, jeez. Anyways, hey, Mickey, what's going on?
What's up? I think he's a pimp in an episode. Dude.
Yeah,
he's like,
he is
what's
a
up,
pimp in an episode.
Butter pays a girl $5 to give him his first kiss, then off he goes, starts the kissing company.
Yeah. He's a man, bitches. Yeah. I always forget why I called because of these great intros. Fantastic. But
You started
did a great
it.
job yesterday.
You did start it.
You asked me what was going on. I was just describing what I was doing.
Yeah, but you know I got off my ADHD won't allow me to. If there's a reference out there, I have to acknowledge it.
He's got a point there.
Fair enough. Equal responsibility.
It's like when someone says something I can tie it to a song, I immediately just start singing it in my head. I don't. It's something's wrong with me. Anyways, Mickey, yes, Brewers, yes, over the Padres.
That was great because not a single home run was hit, and they beat them 7-1.
It's beautiful.
Impressive.
Very
impressive. I don't know who you're. Who is Kyle Harrison?
He was the guy that they got in the Derbs trade.
Yeah.
From Boston?
Yeah.
Yep. Boston.
Huh, okay.
Little dirty, little derby derbs.
Derby derbs.
Hey, the derbs. The derbs. Got us Kyle Harrison.
Okay. All right. I guess I need to revise my baseball knowledge a little bit.
It's all right. That's why we're here. We're here for you, Mickey.
To educate me. Thank you.
We're Leering. We're a Leering center, essentially.
I always remember a good bartender. Like, I haven't lived in Atlanta in, I don't know, since 2020. But there's this guy that makes it Prohibition. Now it's called Red Phone Booth, but makes the perfect Manhattan.
Oh. I was
So
at.
good.
I was at. Now I assume you like yourself a bourbon Manhattan, right? Like a whiskey Manhattan. Yeah.
Yeah, bourbon. Yes.
Yeah.
Bourbon over Scotch. Scotch is.
Well, I was at an establishment over the weekend, and my grandmother and grandfather always would make brandy Manhattans, and that's what I like to dabble with. So I ordered a brandy Manhattan, and this bartender gave me the stinkiest of stink eyes. I'm like, what's that all
As
about?
you should.
No.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
I'm gonna go, what's that all about? He goes, brandy.
Look,
brandy Manhattan.
I like
this is pretty
brandy.
rare.
I like Brandy for being Brandy. Shout out Brandy. But she's a fine girl. But drink real whiskey with your whiskey cocktails, you know. Why do you want to mess it up with brandy?
What do you
with
mean? It's
your
not
brandy
messing up. I'm
Manhattan,
elevating.
Brandy old fashioned. That's the one Wisconsin thing I actually don't like is the brandy old fashioned. Ugh.
Oh, my.
Gross.
Oh, I've hung up at Mike and Portage 3 times this week. You're getting close, Missy.
Whoa.
No one's going to disparage the great name of brandy old fashioned on this show.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I said she's a fine girl, but you know, she has her strengths and weaknesses. And old fashioned is a weakness.
The
for brandy.
brandy has no weakness.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're
That is the anytime drink. Anytime, anywhere, any way you want it, any way you like it. So you got ADHD too, RJ. Don't you? Brandy Manhattan's where it's at. Little sweet vermouth. Little bitters.
But in all my no, I'm changing the subject. Brandy, no. The bartenders that I remember the most, 3 of them actually are from Wisconsin, which is not surprising. But
let me guess. When you got drunk off your ass at Gibbs with that Giannis drink from that bartender.
I actually don't remember anybody from Gibbs because they're forgettable. They just pour you your fancy cocktail and you walk away.
That's true. That is true.
The people I do remember are this guy. I don't know his name. He's in the Crystal Corner. He's got a beard. He just pours a stiff gin and tonic. Just saying. I'm sure he does that for everyone, but it makes me feel like he did a special favor for me.
Yeah.
And then he's next to the warm nut hut, so you can have warm nuts with your G&T.
Yeah, you would love
That's a good fella.
you would love the Nut Hut, wouldn't you, Mickey?
Yeah. Shout out Jeff from Weary Traveler. Anytime in the middle of the night, you can get goulash and talk baseball. Love that guy.
Shout
So
out.
good.
Shout out. What's his name? Jeff?
I think it's Jeff.
Hell yeah, Jeff. We love Jeff.
He wears a wedding ring that's that looks like a baseball.
What?
Big baseball guy.
Yeah, big baseball guy.
Yeah.
Then I'm not going to tell this person's name, but also in Wisconsin. And I won't say the location, but let's just say they took care of me when I needed some herbal refreshments, you know?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a sign of a real good bartender right there.
And the best part about that was that's how I discovered that you have, like, crock pot stuff going on at bars in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So it was, poof.
Yeah, we love the crock.
Best day ever.
Oh yeah, love the crockpot stuff. Love the crockpot stuff. Mickey, are you still talking?
No, who's that?
This is Brandy and Monica. The
Boy
song
Is
"The
Mine.
Boy Is Mine." Another Brandy that is superior.
All right.
Timbaland.
Anything else, Rebo?
Timbaland on the
She
beat.
seems disappointed by this.
I can't.
I'm so disappointed.
In what?
I can't. with the
Brandy?
She set up the song. And you
No.
Handy old.
spat in her
Why would I reward her for disparaging brandy old fashions?
I guess that is true.
Because the whiskey old fashioned is the only old fashioned.
See, I'm not going to play the song.
Everything else is bougie.
I love the song "Looking Glass" Brandy, but I'm not. It's rewarding bad behavior. I don't do that. I don't reward bad behavior unless I'm being bad.
Yeah, right.
Vicky, have a great weekend. You and Brock and
Have a good
have a good
weekend.
night. Much love. Yeah.
Brandy old fashioned sucks. Bye.
Wow.
When RJ wanted to maybe play her the song. No. No.
It's not my fault or our fault. The rest of the country gets their old fashions wrong.
Dude, I was at the establishment I was at when I got my brandy Manhattan.
Yeah.
Bartender gave me a little stink eye. The people next to me, it was, graduation for Wisconsin. They were in from, I forget what East Coast elitist state they were at from. They're like, they were hating on brandy old fashions too. I about told them to get up and move.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't sit here
What are you
anymore.
even doing here?
You can't sit here anymore.
It's time for you to go.
I'm going to escort you out. All right, we got to escort ourselves to break. We'll be right back.
I play real sports, not trying to be the best at exercising.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you could tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down. Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah, that's a brace, little man.
Yeah, little man. I got 2 words for you, Boston Red Sox. You care. Brewers take on the Padres. Kyle Harrison. Don't tell him what to do. You know who you're talking to, Kyle Harrison now, MFer. Brewers win. Another series win, by the way, of a first-place team. 7-1 over the Padres. The Fathers. Kyle Harrison, 7 strikeouts, 5 scoreless innings. Hell yeah. Luis Rengifo drove in 3 runs. RJ, I just go and, because Mickey just called, she's like, who's this Kyle Harrison guy? That's what we got in return for the little Derbs trade, Caleb Durbin. I go to, let's go to Google. I'll type in Red Sox Brewers trade. First thing that pops up 8 hours ago. Here's the headline from Heavy.com. Boston Red Sox trade with Brewers looks like a mistake.
You think?
Here's a little blurb for you. On Wednesday night, the Boston Red Sox beat the Philadelphia Phillies by a score of 3-1. The series is tied at 1-1 with finale on Thursday night. Caleb Durbin finished Wednesday's victory with 3 strikeouts and 3 at-bats. It looks like a mistake. Durbin in his first season with the Red Sox after getting acquired by the Brewers over the offseason. He has struggled so far, batting .156 with 22 hits, 1 home run, 14 ribbies, 14 runs, and 4 stolen bases in 40 games. People don't like the little man. They don't like the little guy. There's something, again, the study needs to be the fall off of when you leave the Milwaukee Brewers organization. What happens to you? Even from management. Look at David Stearns. By the way, the Red Sox lost yesterday in the finale. 3-1 to the Phillies. Let's go to the box score here. Little Derbs did get a hit.
Oh, hey.
Did get a hit.
Getting that batting average up.
There you go, Derby Derbs.
Herbie Derbs.
But yes, Kyle Harrison. I mean, Pat Murphy was talking about it. He's like, these pitchers, dude, Yeah, man. These pitchers are where it's at. They just keep spitting them out. Why? Pitching lab. And then got the Twins coming up now, RJ. The Twinkies.
Oh, yeah.
They just beat the Marlins last night, 9-1. Okay. So Twins, they're 20-24.
Twins.
Third in the AL Central. God, remember when every team was better than the AL Central, top to bottom in the NL Central?
Are they not anymore?
Guardians are 24-21.
Oh.
White Sox, believe it or not, 22-21.
Okay.
But still, the Reds, who are 23-21, they would be second place.
Well, at least they now have 2 teams over 500.
Yeah. Brewers or NL Central, still every team above 500.
So every team would be in first right now, if I'm looking at that correctly?
Guardians are 24-21.
No, I'm saying NL Central teams would all still be in first if I'm... or
In the AL Central?
Everybody but
Yeah,
the Reds.
but yeah, correct.
Sorry.
You're good.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was too busy looking it up. I didn't pay attention.
That's okay.
I'm in.
I said it a couple times, but it's fine.
Yeah, but I was looking at it.
I'm telling you it's fine.
And when I look at stuff, I can't hear. I'm sorry.
It's called selective hearing.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
It's all right. It's okay. No harm, no foul. All right.
It's got to be your bowl.
News of the weird coming up. Scoreboards and set lists on the way, too. Our guy Mike's from Joey's Song in the house, baby. Look at that. Is that Cubs? That old school. Yeah. Look at that logo, RJ.
I've seen it. It's like they're 1923, something like that. Somewhere around that.
I don't know. It's cool though. I'll give it credit. It's cool. How cool it is though. It's cool. News of the weird coming up next.
I will bring to this neighborhood a non-stop talk alternative.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Tell you a story about the house in blue. I come home one Friday.
Your news of the weird.
I lost my job.
George Thorogood playing 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer. There was a time when I was, may or may not have been in high school, where it'd be 1 Fleischmann's, 1 UV Blue, and 1. What's another? Mad Dog.
Mad Dog?
You know? It's probably like a Keystone Light, actually. RJ, I grew up in a small town. We'd do parties in cornfields.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than waking up with a bottle of Fleischmann's in your hand, coming to in a cornfield like, whoa! I think I just blacked out a little bit.
Yeah, we did it in wooded areas of parks.
Wooded areas of parks. Well, this could be good. This could be bad. Huge collapse is drinking now among high schoolers.
Yeah.
I saw this, and here's your news of the weird.
Sad. Yeah.
This is a percentage of 12th graders who have ever consumed alcohol. In the year leading up to 1980, 92% of 12th graders were consuming alcohol. Now, again, when did the age change? In the 80s? Yeah. So from the late 70s into the 80s, 92% of 12th graders consumed alcohol. It's been dropping ever since. Now, in the year of 2026, 47% of 12th graders have consumed alcohol. Now, when I was in high school, we were sitting around about 75%. From when I was in high school, 2006, I graduated, to now, we've dropped almost 30% of seniors partying. May they one day find the joy of waking up in a cornfield with UV Blue or a bottle of Fleischmann's and some kind of chaser. I preferred Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
RJ, did you have a
lemonade?
Lemonade?
Yeah.
Fleischmann's. Then we'd move to Franzia.
Or I guess Sprite too. Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then before Franzia came out when I was like 19, 20. Then we moved to little Franzia. And then RJ.
Did you ever play Slap the Bag with Franz?
Yeah, I got slapped a lot. They said slap the bag. All of a sudden I'm getting slapped. I'm like, what?
Because you forgot to slap the bag.
I said, I thought you said slap the D bag.
Oh.
I said, no, the wine bag. So there, your news of the weird. Could be good, could be bad. By the way, weed consumption is not really that high either. So alcohol and weed is still low.
I see what you did there. Not that high.
Get off your phone and go enjoy a beer in a cornfield.
Go touch some grass.
Go touch some, literally, touch some grass. Mike from Joey's song coming up. Scoreboard and Settlers on the way. We'll be right back.
She hollering about the front red. She'll be lucky to get in the back red. She ain't gonna get none of it. So I stop in a local bar, you know, people. I go to the bar. I rent my coat. I call the bartender. I said, look, man, come down here.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the schedule is out for all 32 NFL teams, and the Green Bay Packers will be featured in 6 primetime games, including the night night before Thanksgiving in Los Angeles against the Rams, and they'll be at Soldier Field Christmas Day against the Chicago Bears for a noon kickoff, both games on Netflix. The Packers will also beat Road Warriors to open up the season, as their first 2 games and 3 of the first 4 are on the road. The end of their schedule, though, will have 4 of the Packers' final 5 games at Lambeau Field. Turning to the Milwaukee Brewers, Luis Rengifo drove in 3 runs, and Kyle Harrison recorded 7 strikeouts and 5 scoreless innings of work as the Crew would take down the Padres in the rubber match yesterday afternoon at 7-1. Manager Pat Murphy talks on his club's pitching.
They've been great. It's the lifeblood of the organization for years. You got to pitch. They've found guys for us that are young, and we put them through the car wash, and it's been great. It really has.
The Brewers now finished up a 5-1 homestand against a pair of first-place teams in the Yankees and the Padres, and are back to a season-high 7 games over 500 at 24-17. The Brewers will now hit the road for 6 games, starting in Minnesota tonight against the Twins, and then a series at Wrigley against the Cubs starting on Monday.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
The University of Wisconsin has a 9-person committee in search of a new athletic director. They'll have Chris McIntosh's replacement by summer. And finally, we're still in Giannis watch for the Milwaukee Bucks. Will a deal get done before the NBA's draft? For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
Fridays, we got the weekend approaching, obviously. We got Mike from Joey Song in, and I also get to flex my radio vernacular. People don't know about, hitting the post or a pregnant pause. Scoreboards and set lists. Mike from Joey Song in the house. Mike, what's going on, man? How we doing?
Good, man. You?
I am fantastic. We have the Packers schedule out.
I know.
Let me ask you this, as a guy who has seen a lot more Packer football than I. Millennial,
Boomer.
Boomer. I can't believe you're a boomer.
Yeah.
Anyways, no ill will to the boomers. Yeah. Hopefully the feeling's mutual for the millennial.
Same.
You've seen a lot of more Packer football than I.
Yep.
You ever thought you'd see a day, Thanksgiving Eve, the Packers, a day before Thanksgiving on a Wednesday?
Yeah, crazy.
On Netflix?
No. And, the joy of turning on and hearing Ray Scott back in the day, it was always the same. And now it's not the Lions, not on Thanksgiving, the night, crazy. And then, but how about that Christmas Day game?
That against the Bears at Soldier Field, pretty cool. But again, what is that? I think it's a noon kickoff.
Yeah.
So you have, is sports a great bringer together? Because if you're at Thanksgiving or the night before,
absolutely,
or at Christmas, sometimes you get a little heated argument. Sometimes you get a little, Uncle Joe gets a little booze in him, or maybe Crazy Aunt Sharon, and all of a sudden we're butting heads about stuff.
Yeah, well, but it also gives you an end time to whatever's going on. This goes on for another 12 minutes because the game starts at noon, right? So,
so you get set times.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sometimes my family will need that because we have we're a bunch of Norwegians and we're Midwest nice, so we do we call it the Midwest or the Norwegian goodbye. It's where you go,
oh yeah,
slap the knees like, well, I suppose, and then a half hour later you're still there. It's like, well, I suppose.
You got to start getting up from the chair. You literally have to get halfway up.
So. Yeah, there's always a lot of knee slapping and a little I supposes, and then a half hour goes by, and finally someone will stand up, and then you got about another 15, 20 minutes.
You do the 15-second well.
Well, now it's like, all right, get the hell out of here. I got a game on, all right? Or the game's over. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Exactly it. No, the Pack football schedule day should be a national holiday, I think.
I like that. I like the thought of it, because at first I'm like, well, who cares? But then I'm like, okay, we just got baseball going on right now.
And then all the over and unders start to come out because you can see what you got for a schedule and who you have at home and on the road.
And you can plan.
Yep.
You know, I like. I don't mind it being the first 4 games. 3 of them are on the road.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep.
I love the fact though the last 5 games, 4 at Lambeau, and it's just that Christmas game.
Yeah.
At Soldier Field against the Bears.
Yeah, that sets up well. If you consider the fact that Lambeau in the cold is an advantage for us, which I think it is, then you want as many of those games back end loaded as possible.
The frozen tundra, the Lambeau mystique.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it's still there used to be Packer people too.
Yeah, I can't do the deep John Facenda voice. Frozen. I can't do that.
The frozen tundra.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Mike, there is also a concert going on at Lambeau. Luke Combs is at Lambeau this week. I'm not a big
me neither.
Country. I like the old outlaw country.
Absolutely, give me Waylon and Willie and the boys.
You sure Hank done it this way? Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah.
So yes, when it comes to like the new like kind of pop bro country.
Yeah, not my thing.
I don't
not
know
my thing either.
I don't really call Luke. I don't know if Luke Combs is bro country or not, but it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's just it doesn't resonate with me.
It's not my thing.
Yeah,
not my thing either. But have you ever seen a show at Lambeau? I've never seen one at Lambeau.
I unfortunately have not. I had opportunities to see. What was it?
McCartney was there.
Yep.
I did not see him.
I did not see him. I even missed him at the Kohl Center too.
Oh,
Shame on me.
That I saw.
How was that?
Oh, I've seen him 15 times probably.
Really?
Oh yeah. No,
Was Billy Joel supposed to be there? But then I think he might have canceled.
That could have been.
Or was he there?
I mean, it can't be. I saw shows at Camp Randall, so it's not a show in a football stadium is. Still a show in a football stadium, whether it's.
Who did you see at Camp? Did you see Floyd?
Stones.
The Stones. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
man, jealous.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna see AC/DC coming up here.
That's right.
At Camp Randall.
Yeah.
The remnants of AC/DC still rocked.
Yeah.
You get a 4/4 shuffle beat. You get a 3, maybe 4 power chords.
All you need is Angus and Brian.
And off you go, baby. And off you go.
Yeah.
And Mike from Joey Song here. The info for Joey Song if people want to get in touch or involved with anything?
JoeySong.org is the website. All the socials are Joey Song, all one word. Just make sure to put the 2 S's in the middle. People forget that. It's Joey's Song. But otherwise, follow us. We got announcements coming up. That'd be great.
Yeah, and the fight against epilepsy.
Indeed.
Mike, you had messaged me, and I love this. He goes, how about we do shows that have surprised you and shows that have disappointed you?
I just, live music is such, we all can commune around recorded music because we all listen to the same thing, but it's the live shows where it comes to the fore. And since that's what we do at Joey Song, which is live concerts, I thought it was good. Plus, you and I, every time we have a music conversation, we come from different times and what's expected. For me, every show that came through Madison was always at the Coliseum, the Alliant Energy Center, good or bad, and the sound's pinging off the metal roof and it's awful and, kind of stuff. Now it's a much different, and there were no big video screens, so is that really Freddie Mercury down there? I think it might be kind of stuff, right? Whereas what you grew up with is a very different set of expectations, all that. So I thought it would be an interesting conversation to have.
And it's great because we were just talking about, sport and holidays, with the schedule out, the great bringer together. Sport is, and so is concerts.
Absolutely.
There's a great bringer together as well.
Absolutely.
So I write down every concert I've ever been to.
Holy guacamole.
I keep notes of all of them.
That's amazing.
And where it was, who I was with, and all of that stuff. And Mike, I always like to start with the bad and then with the good.
Because then it can only get better, right?
Correct. And you had asked me about a show that had disappointed you.
Yeah.
What I love about, sports gives you good memories too growing up.
Yep.
And so does music, obviously. I was, the year was 1999, and I am in middle school. It's when you're really coming into your own a little bit. Like all those emotions are coming and you're going through changes. I was in the back seat of my mom and my stepdad were driving the car back from Madison. I was in the back seat. The sun was setting. 94.1 JJO was on. And this band Incubus, the song Pardon Me came on. And I'd never heard it. It was brand new. I heard it. I'm like, wow. I was like, something in me sparked something in me. And I'm like, I can't wait to go buy that album because the album Make Yourself was coming out. And the single Part of Me was incredible. I went and bought the album. It's one of those albums for me in my middle school, early teenage years that really defined that kind of those years for me. We all have those albums, right? Where
absolutely.
You look back and the nostalgic of it and this and that. I got this album and to this day, things changed a little bit and I'll explain. I would listen to it all the time, front to back. I love an album. One you can hit play and not skip a song and just let it go. That's why I love albums.
Yep.
Incubus was on the 20th anniversary Make Yourself tour.
Oh, I see where this is going.
They're going to play start to finish
Yep.
of the album tour.
Yep.
And I never had seen them before. And I'm like, incredible. I can't wait to relive all those feelings, those emotions, everything I had when I first heard this. And I still listen to this day. It's 2019, 20 years later. I've been to a lot of concerts. I've never been disappointed. I've never been to a show where I was just like, it was like seeing someone it was like seeing a shell of someone's self coming out.
Yeah.
And, Charles, don't meet your idols, don't meet your heroes.
Yep.
I watched this, and it's like they're going through the motions. It felt like a total cash grab.
Yep.
It felt there was no soul.
Yep.
And then when it came to some of the big ones, like Pardon Me, for example, they did the stripped down acoustic of just, which can be cool.
Can be, but when you're promoting it as we're playing the album from start to finish, you're not there. That's what you do on a regular tour to freshen it up. But
I legitimately wanted to leave.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I was so saddened by what I had seen and what in my mind, it was and what it meant to me.
What was going to be.
And I was like, I have never left a concert ever. I did leave, actually. I left before the encore.
Now, where was this?
The Sylvie.
Sylvie.
And which is a great venue.
Yeah. Perfect to see a show.
I was sitting because we have a suite there. I was sitting in the suite front row.
Oh.
With you had no one in front of you, right? I could just sit there and take it all in.
Yep.
My jaw was on the floor in disbelief of what I was watching.
Yeah.
It was so sad. I was so disappointed.
Now,
and I really haven't listened to it since.
Now, did they do the minimum 75 minutes and off the stage?
I left. So they did an encore.
You literally left.
I left. Well, after they left, they were done with the album because they do like 3 or 4 songs from like the album Science, and I left. Wow. I couldn't stomach it.
Wow.
I'm like, I felt I felt depressed.
That
was the toughest concert I ever have been to.
See, that makes perfect sense though, because you build it up in your head. You had 20 years of anticipation.
I'm gonna cry right now thinking about it.
It is. Maybe we need to take a break and have you go off and huddle in the corner and rock back and forth.
Some caffeine will get me through tonight.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I was getting at with asking you the question, because it's like that's the embodiment of all those hours of listening and watching the videos and all that. Now we're going to see it.
Yeah.
And when it like that.
Do you have any sad ones?
Mine's not half as good as yours.
Damn, dude.
I'm sorry, mine is not half as good as yours. Mine was very early on. Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Oh yeah.
At the Coliseum. This was back 15, 16 when your parents are first letting you go to shows kind of stuff, and that was the one where everybody was going. That was, if you didn't have tickets for BTO, you were like as uncool as you could get. The problem was BTO, if you listen to their records, every song is kind of derivative of the last one. Mm-hmm. There's a definite BTO sound.
Yeah.
And for me, who knew of them, but it was just like, I felt like it was 90 minutes of the exact same song for the whole thing. And this is kind of your first big concert experience kind of stuff. And because everybody had played it up, Taking Care of Business was a big deal, and You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, and all these great BTO songs. And I'm with a whole bunch of people, and it was a wet fart. It was like, at least for me it was, because it was like the first, and it was going to be great, and everybody was excited, and I just... If you would have taken a bet,
it was mundane.
Are you gonna be into music the rest of your life, Mike? Not after this, I'm not. but I did. But so mine was as if you had seen Incubus when you first heard the record, right in '99.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not so great. Not so great.
Yeah.
And there are bands that are better live bands and studio bands and vice versa.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need that. You need some charisma in it. Otherwise, it's just Pink Floyd staring at their shoes, jamming, which is okay, but it's
if
not...
you take enough acid, I think that's okay.
That's fine as well. And you don't even know which direction the stage is.
Sorry, I didn't mean the acid part. If you take enough, talk yourself into it more.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Do some deep breathing and some meditation.
Yeah. So that was mine. And then there have been a few where you can tell bands are just, 40 doing their 75 minutes, and it's like, thank you, good night, because either they had a rough one the night before.
Well, I saw the Eagles at the United Center not too long ago, and it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah,
but everything is so. I think it's the same show every night.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because you got they're old too, so you got the backing tracks though. But Joe Walsh was still jamming, he was still soloing, but everything was very methodical.
Well, and because now everything is so computerized too, the lights and everything are like, you can't.
Yeah, you can't deviate
from it at all.
Yeah.
Which, that's another great topic. The difference between a United Center show and a Sylvie show, or that's apples and oranges too,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Because that's when you're 5 feet away.
And then some good ones, Mike. We were talking a little bit before you popped on here because I was playing George Thorogood, and you had a cool George Thorogood story.
Yeah. So George, I was working at Headliners at the time, and I think it was 81, 82, doesn't matter. He did a tour called 50 States and 50 Dates.
Crazy.
Or 50 Dates and some of the other thing. And he literally played 50 shows in a row, and one was in each state, and one was at Headliners. And it was just, that was at the peak of his powers, right? That was.
Do you have the band, the brass there? The brass?
No, it was just him and the
Destroyers?
Delaware 3 or whatever they were.
Oh, so they were stripped down like that. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think Bad to the Bone had even come out
Oh,
yet.
okay. Yeah.
This was for when he was on Rounder Records.
Gotcha.
The first
Okay.
stuff he was on. And it was just sweaty and loud and everything you want from that bluesy kind of thing. And, he owned the stage. I know he's still gigging now, and he probably isn't quite the maniac on stage, but, man, he took that big hollow body that he used to play and just ripped.
Dude, he does rip.
And so he was ripping through Madison Blues and one bourbon, one scotch, which you were just playing. But the fact that I think there was one time he did 2 shows on one day. I have the poster somewhere in my house. States where the gigs were close enough where he could do a 4 p.m. in one, so he'd have like one day off in 50 days.
That's crazy.
And nuts. And when you consider how ferocious playing that stuff is, he's not pulling out the acoustic guitar and singing, a Cat Stevens song. They're going.
See, I saw George at George Thorogood at the Wisconsin State Fair. I do believe it's 2004.
Yeah.
And awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That and Bad to the Bone, all that was already out. So we had the full the brass band, and he was there doing his thing. Everyone there is in Harley Davidson leather.
Yeah.
I'm there, not in Harley Davidson leather, just rock on.
But see, that was the day. Back in the day, there were all these guitar heroes, right? Pat Travers and George Thorogood, and there were these guys who made their bones, no pun intended with George, of playing ferocious lead guitar and singing, right? Pat Travers, boom, boom, out go the lights, and all that other stuff. And that was a thing back in those days, which as long as the person who that spotlight was on could command a crowd, like all those guys could. It was just Ronnie Montrose. You can go down the list.
So we'll take a little break, but we got some good memories coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got live music, concerts, so cool. I have a cool story of a band that I never knew existed. And then I'll tell the story how they came to be. Just went on a whim. Now they're awesome. Great band.
Cool.
We'll do that upcoming. Scoreboards and set lists with our guy Mike from Joey's Song. We'll do a little reaction to Brewers and Cubs too. We'll do that on the way. Stick around.
Thought I would be at 23 on the verge of spontaneous combustion. Woe is me, but I guess that it comes with a territory, an ominous landscape of never-ending calamity. I need you to hear, I need you to see, but I have had, I can take an exploding seems like an evident possibility. Tell me, so pardon me while I burst into flames. I've had enough of the world that its people's mindless case. So pardon me while I burn and rise above the flame. Pardon me,
Over the line! This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Scoreboards and set lists. Our guy Mike from Joey's Song hanging out. Love our Fridays, man.
Yeah, man,
Always
this is
some good
fun.
stuff. Always fun. And Mike always he's the ideas man. He's like, here's the topic and let's go. You got a cool Cubs hoodie on right now.
Yep, absolutely.
That's an old school logo.
Old school, and they refurbished it. This is the one from the 1919s. But last year they came out with one and they replaced the bat with a guitar, the Chicago Blues.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, wasn't like Dead and Company at?
I've seen them.
Maybe a Soldier Field. Or something.
No, they played
Was it Wrigley.
They played Wrigley. That was that was my second most disappointing one. Was the Dead at Soldier Field? It was one of Jerry's last shows.
Really?
Oh, it was awful.
Really?
I'm a born again Deadhead. I was not a Deadhead back in the day. I've since. My son's actually the one that turned me on to
Really?
Dead and Company. Yeah, Sam's the one that said you got.
I'm not much of a Deadhead. Like,
I wasn't either. I'll sit
and
down.
I love jam bands.
Yeah, I'll
but,
sit
like,
down and explain it to you. But I didn't get it either. To me, and because my experience was some friends got tickets to the show at Soldier Field, and it was an afternoon show. So the sun, like in the summer, so the sun's baking, and they're doing the 29-minute version of Sugar E. And I didn't know any. I went to be with my friends, and that was one where I wanted to just go in the bathroom and open a vein. It was awful. It was awful, and I was not. There were no pharmaceuticals at the time that I was taking advantage of. So that was
you just had to grin and bear it.
And now I love it. I mean, Sam and I went and saw the Dead and Company 6 times in Vegas at the Sphere. We saw all the shows at Wrigley, and Wrigley's a great place.
I saw
to
Bob Weir at the Sylvie. It was great.
with Rat Dog.
Yeah, it was the quietest concert. It was instead of turned to 11, it was like turned to like 6.
Oh yeah, and the reverence.
It was nice.
The reverence that Deadheads had for Bobby was I mean, it was like.
Yeah. It was nice though.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't loud.
Oh yeah, no. It
was beautiful, perfect.
And he's we could start talking music theory. I mean, Bobby redefined what rhythm guitarist is. He he wasn't just.
I think it was Dead and Company. It was someone. There's 2 of them. One was at the anyways, I was at It was a Grateful Dead cover. I don't know if Dead and Company or not.
Maybe John Russo's Almost Dead.
I was there at the Sylvie.
Yes.
Some guy shushed me. He shushed Mike. I don't get mad ever. But for some reason, if I get shushed, it's like that triggers me.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
All I did is I asked Grant Bills, who works with us. He's a big Deadhead.
Yeah.
I looked at him. I'm like, hey, is this still the same song?
You know, I'm not a dead guy.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
That's and it might not have been either because they'll weave
And
in and out.
This jabroni.
Yeah.
This. Where does he get off?
Yeah.
He turns around and he goes, shh. Yeah. Oh, I was lit for the next 1.5 Dead songs. I was pacing back and forth.
Well,
I know you can't shush me in my own suite.
Deadheads. It's a club, and if you're not a member, you're not a member.
I'm getting worked up just thinking about it right now.
I understand that, and it's not like you were at the Madison Symphony. You were at
I was at a rock show.
Right. Shh. This is the part where they do that special thing. Yeah.
So I found out who that guy was, and I'm like, never give tickets to this guy again for our suite. Anyways, Mike, concerts are so cool, though. Great bringing it together. There was a really cool one, and I like, through work, I get tickets.
Yep.
And I love live music, so I'll go and get tickets, even if I don't quite know who the band is, and go check it. Because I'm like, well, it's free for me.
Yeah.
What's the worst I could have? I can just leave.
Right.
And I've never left the show besides the Incubus one. Yeah. My wife, who is a dental hygienist, she was cleaning someone's teeth at her practice, and there was there was people outside of the Sylvie because she's outside her works by the Sylvie, and the patient was like, "Yeah, my son's in town. He's gonna play at the Sylvie tonight." And she's like, "Oh, who's your son and what's the band?" Oh, it's a band called Sylvan Esso. It's him and his wife.
Oh, I have heard of them.
It's him and his wife. And Jen had never heard of it. I'd never heard of it. And the lady was so nice.
Yeah.
And she was like, you should go check it out. You really would like it. And Jen asked me, I'm like, I've never heard of these guys. I'm like, but sure, I'll go.
Yeah.
It was just a husband and wife. The husband does he's like a DJ.
Yeah.
Makes his own music.
Yeah.
And then she sings. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was so intimate, but so cool. And the music was like, I'm not a big not techno, but
I know what you
EDM,
mean.
I love them.
Yeah.
They're unbelievably good. All through someone just being like, hey, my son's in town. You should go check it out.
Go check it out.
And it was awesome.
And see, that's the beauty of the live music experience, too, because then it's not just some detached sound on the radio. It's, this is the person that's making that sound and doing all that. That also...
And he's from Middleton originally.
I did not know that.
She lived in Middleton.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't... We were talking about this, too, the difference between a big stadium show and an intimate club show, too. You can connect much better with the artist than when, they're... 200 yards away in a little dot.
So, what are some ones that blew you away?
So
we've had the bad. Well, we've danced into the good now.
Yeah,
so.
We've gone through it. So one of my craziest, most pleasant experiences is a band that I don't think I've ever listened to their recording. They're not around anymore. So for those of us in the 80s, there was a band called the Plasmatics that was out. And there's going to be a bunch of people my age right now shaking their head and smiling because they're going to remember the Plasmatics. They didn't have a radio hit. They were this punkish kind of band. They were led by Wendy O. Williams, who was the lead singer, who was outrageous before outrageous was a thing, right? And her costume and her dress. And they had a lead guitar.
Sexy punk kind of.
That's exactly what it is. Leathery and spiky. And they had a guitarist who was this tall dude with a huge mohawk that played a flying V. And it was just loud noise. Just, but they'd smash TVs on stage in their live show. It was the show more than the music. And she had this outrageous persona. Well, they started their tour. This is when I was working at Headliners, and they had 2 nights at Headliners, and they're starting their tour at it. And they came in the day before and set up and everything. And this supposedly brash thing had a cold. She was sick. She was the sweetest person you would ever. I sat at the bar with her. I made her some tea. She came in during the day, so we weren't open, but I was working in the office at the time. And so this person who is doing incredible things on the stage with axe handles and, all sorts of stuff is sitting there, and she's sweet and she's nice, and we're talking about the weather and her dogs, and she's drinking tea. If you ever needed proof that they're not, whoever that is on stage is not necessarily who they are, that was it. And then I saw her the next 2 nights, and she was loud and outrageous, and it was great. Now, like I said, I can't imagine ever going, I could use some Plasmatics right now and putting it on. But that's the show aspect of it as well, and so the other part about great shows is I've never had the experience you had with I've always been very fortunate when I've gone back and seen the heroes in reverse. McCartney, Springsteen. I mean, they still both those guys are older than me, and they still do 2.5.
They're still doing it.
McCartney does 3 hours and does not leave the stage.
That's crazy.
I mean, so
I respect the no leaving of the stage. It's just going through.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No intermission. I like that.
He doesn't, and that. I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate that my heroes have never. What's the greatest thing you've ever seen?
Well, I liked when I was young. I saw the Doobie Brothers when I was young, and it with Michael McDonald. Those, I love that '70s kind of that vibe, the yacht rock, if you will. I like yacht rock before yacht rock was like huge in the mainstream. So it's stuff like that. Hermits.
Really? Peter Noon.
So when I was a kid, like music like that, and then we saw the song "Sung Blue," the Neil Diamond. We would go every year because my stepdad loved it. He's like, oh, my mom loved it, so we would go see. That's why I love Neil Diamond because of that. But I love sharing when people. The shared experience. It's like you're seeing art live that you'll never get duplicated again, unless maybe it's like an Eagles show. But
will be exactly the same.
So I went to. I love the band Tool.
Oh yeah,
I love Tool. I've loved them ever since Lateralis first came out. I heard it on the radio, and then you got the back catalog from. Anyways, love Tool.
Yep.
I got to take my wife to the concert. And if you go to a Tool concert, we went to the Pfizer Forum. If you go to a Tool concert, I've been to really a lot of great concerts, but I love what happened during this concert. Jen, my wife, we're walking around the Pfizer Forum. She's kind of looking around. She's like, there's a lot of older white guys here, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yep. And then she was like playing along with it. Like she wasn't quite sure about the band and then the music. And then we're sitting there. Let me rephrase it. We're standing there.
Yeah.
And Tool is in the middle of a song called Zombie. And they're in the Tool. It's like you're weaving in and out of different things happening.
Yep.
Like, and you're in the middle of the breakdown, and then it's kind of like a trip when you're like on the peak, you're coming up, and it's on the come up of the song Zombie, and all of a sudden it hits, like the peak hits, and Jen looks at me, and I look at her, she goes, I feel like I'm in some kind of trippy cult. And then I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, this song is sexy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes. And then afterwards, she just like, that was one of the greatest experiences that I had is watching Tool. I'm like,
that's it.
Now you get it.
That's it.
Now you understand it.
And that you mentioned the cult in the nicest possible way, right?
Yeah.
Because you're sharing an experience. Almost everybody that's going to be at any show is there because they love the band.
Yeah.
Right. And so you all know, and that is running it back a little bit. Callback. That's part of the Dead experience too, and that's why.
Tool's just a heavier jam band.
Yeah. Right. And it's like, no. You got to listen. So.
And also, what's cool about a Tool concert is some people turn their nose up at it, but if you're caught using your phone, they'll kick you out.
Yeah.
So you can't use your phone.
Yeah. Because they want you in the moment, and I get that.
And that's what at that moment. There's no one on their phone. Everyone is just watching 4 artists do their thing.
Right.
And it's all you're coming together in a moment, and you're like, wow.
Yeah. And that.
Wow.
And
there's no distractions.
And it's the anticipation of will they play and how will they play. Oh yeah. No. It and that's why the live music experience is. If you don't regularly go to shows, and if you don't do what you did with Sylvan Esso, like
you gotta have an open mind, and that goes for everything in life.
Give it a try, man.
Goes for everything in life.
Give it a try. It's I know concert tickets are outrageously expensive these days, but it's $40 in a night out of your life, and you might find somebody that you drop another couple $100 on their back catalog.
Exactly.
It's like, what the hell was I missing?
And it's like a sporting event where something cool happens. You know,
right.
It's like I'm sure I've never experienced this, but you have. When the Cubs won the World Series, I never had a World Series, under my belt. But
I was
Game 163 against the Cubs is like a World Series win for me, though, Mike. I'll tell you that for a Brewers fan.
My wife and I were at the Antonio Freeman game on Monday night.
Oh,
yeah, we were right there.
Sweet. All right,
so
Mike,
I've been to those.
Before we're out of here for scoreboards and set lists, I got to ask you, man. The Cubs, they've been struggling a little. Last time you were here, we were peacocking around a little bit about the Cubs may never lose again.
Still 2 games up.
2.5. I'll give you the half game too.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Okay.
So Brewers 2.5 back.
All right.
Brewers hot right now though. They're sweeping the Yankees. They're winning series over the Padres. Cubbies got
Sox this weekend.
Oh, the White Sox.
Yeah. Well, we ran into
White Sox aren't bad.
Yeah, they're not usual doormats. We ran into the best team in baseball. The Braves are.
Yeah, the Braves are unbelievable.
Their best players out,
Braves are
and
good.
they're kicking what and taking names.
Yeah.
So, but everybody's got to play them. So we righted the ship. In Craig we trust.
Mike, always a pleasure, man. I have a blast, dude, all the time.
Absolutely, Evo.
And we're gonna This is like when the trance is happening, you know. This is when Jen was. You could see her eyes getting wide, and she's like, "What's this?"
Wow.
For me, when I'm getting into a band, when I say it's like a, it's like a web weaving together.
Yeah.
You're flow state, like getting in.
That's a good band.
This
yeah.
is like, All right, Mike. Have a good weekend, brother.
See you, man.
Scoreboards and set lists. We'll come right back.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
As always, thank you to Mike from Joey's Song. Joey's Song, we're raising money, fighting against epilepsy. Good fundraiser, good charity, something near and dear. Mike's such a cool guy. And he's got the Freezing Man, the Joey Song, the concert. Huge names. Huge names coming. And all money going right to charity. Love him, man. I'd also love, I love the Packers schedule. I think it falls very nicely. I know the first 4 games, 3 are on the road. The only home game in that stretch coming week 3 against the Cardinals, Thursday night football. But I love the fact at the end of the season, 5 games, 4 at home. The only one on the road at Soldier Field that's Christmas on Netflix against the Bears. I like the schedule, though. Micah Parsons said he's going to be out like 3 to 4 weeks. Bears, Lambeau, week 5. And then Cowboys, NBC, Sunday Night Football, week 6. They need Micah Parsons for the Jerry Jones boys matchup, baby. All right, 608-321-1670. Line 1, good morning. Who do we got?
Oh, good morning, Evo. That was an electric segment, man. It got me really fired up thinking about all the music I've been to and, listened to. And
yeah, Mike from Joey's Song is so cool. He hit me up a couple of months ago. He's like, hey, man, I want there to be more word out there about Joey's Song. And I know you love music. I love incorporated music and the sports. I'm like, let's just give her a go, man. So I love it. He's such a fun guy.
I mean, the best thing as a Wisconsinite, they used to have these county fairs all the time, and these big bands would show up to county fairs. I grew up in central Wisconsin in Wausau, home of the one and only Wisconsin Valley Fair. So my best first concert that I saw there was REO Speedwagon.
Oh, you're riding the storm out. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Time for me to fly, which everybody, changed the lyrics. Time to see some pie. Anyway, and then the worst concert also happened at the Wisconsin Valley Fair. It was Loverboy. He didn't play his famous song, which I am forgetting the name of.
Working
right
for
now,
the Weekend?
He didn't even play Working for the Weekend. Yeah, and he was a little, overweight, so everybody started calling him Blubber Boy. And then he was playing.
What year was this?
This was like 1993 maybe, somewhere around there.
Wasn't playing Working for the Weekend?
Yeah, he did not play it. I can attest to it. And me and all my friends were just yelling.
Were you booing relentlessly?
Yeah, and then the Blubber Boy chants happened, and then he's like, "Well, here's a new song off my new album that nobody's bought yet."
No, we don't want
anyway.
that. No.
Yeah, but then I used to work at NBC 15 too, and we used to have these acoustic jams every Friday for the WB 57, and I actually saw Shinedown play.
Sick, Shinedown rules.
Which was amazing, and this was right before they hit it big. Hearing 45 and acoustic in the NBC 15 studios was pretty awesome. Along with Hanson, you wouldn't believe it. They were awesome too. And then my other one was Evan and Jaron, if you've never heard of them. But then bigger concerts, Dave Matthews, of course, sure, and Hootie and the Blowfish, Bare Naked Ladies. So It's a great topic, and it was awesome to listen to.
I love it, man. Thanks. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. I can't.
Well, you have a happy Friday.
You too.
And,
hey, Brewers Cubs starting on Monday. Get ready, baby.
Yeah, I know. And Maytag Man's twins playing the Brewers, so hopefully they can do something.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right.
Hey, Matt.
You have a good
Much
one,
love, brother.
Eagle.
You too,
Take
man.
care.
See you, buddy. Line 2. Good morning.
Hey, Ebo.
Hey.
Hey, what Tool song was that? I got to check that out that you were playing.
Jambi. Jambi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I won't keep you any longer. I just wanted to check that out.
What's your name? Who is this?
John Madison.
John, my man John. Yeah, dude. They all rule, but Jambi, awesome. Off the album 10,000 Days. Check it out, dude. It rules.
Is that the song that your wife was?
Yes. Yep. That's the one. I'll never
All
forget
right.
it.
All right. Thanks,
Much
brother.
love, John. Have a good weekend, brother.
Bye.
Hell yeah. There you go. Spreading the good word. All right, I want to get to Giannis and the Bucks. Doc Rivers. Now, obviously, Taylor Jenkins is the new head coach. Giannis, I don't think is going to be a Milwaukee Buck. But, man, what Miles Turner unveiled on a podcast, a little eye-opening. A little eye-opening for the deer. I'll explain and play it after the break. If you want to get involved, 608-321-1670, feel free. We'll be right back. Oh, Matt and Cross Plains is for you, buddy. I saw Shinedown, too, a few times. Awesome. Coming to the Kohl Center, by the way. Come right back.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time to bleed.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, welcome back in. Miles Turner, as of now, a Milwaukee Buck, talking about essentially Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, on a podcast Game Recognized Game. I'll play you the clip. Doc Rivers essentially letting players do whatever they want. Well, you think it's the NBA, you're professionals. You should be a self-motivator. Do you really need someone cracking down on you? Apparently so. Take a listen. Here's Miles Turner on what was going on with Doc Rivers, Giannis Antetokounmpo, team flights, practices, you name it.
We get fined for all types of stuff now. You guys get fined a lot?
It depends on the coach. So Doc Rivers, he didn't find anybody. Guys were late all the time. Guys were, showing up to film whenever they wanted to show up. Guys were missing meetings. It was one of the craziest things I personally ever experienced. We literally, if the plane took off at 2 o'clock, we weren't leaving until 4:30. I'm being so serious, bro. It was crazy, dog. Guys were an hour late to the plane. It got to the point where I knew not to show up until an hour after they said the plane was taking off. It was crazy.
So who's the teammate that's most likely to be late? Well, all of yours, obviously, because nobody gets fined.
Giannis is going to show up whenever he wants, really, I think that it's kind of just came with the territory at that. And once I kind of saw what was going down, I was like, hey, man, more power to you. They ain't going to find you. Do what you do. Right. Except when we were going to Dallas. That's when I was like, all right, come on.
Right now, we're getting fined for missed free throw box outs.
Honestly, that's a good one. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually not mad at that at all.
Well, we're a little bit mad about it. Because it's like, all right, well, what if the ball goes out of bounds? There's no possession. What if, there's always caveats to it. Yeah, bad bounce.
That's real.
So there you go. There's Miles Turner and Breonna Stewart, WNBA's from the New York Liberty. Doc Rivers never would fine players for anything. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Miles Turner saying, showing up, doing whatever, whenever he wants. Doc Rivers never gave out fines. Not for players being late for the plane. Not for, lackadaisy on the court, not boxing, you name it. Doc Rivers essentially didn't have any backbone for players on his team to abide by what they had to do and when they had to do it. So some say, Miles Turner's out here snitching now. Others saying, well, was it really him being that bad towards Giannis? Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo yesterday, he had tweeted out after this video came out. Giannis Antetokounmpo tweets out, it was a video, 2 videos of him practicing basketball with his son, one of his sons. And it said, another day getting better and minding our business, with a smiley face emoji, a chocolate chip cookie emoji, and a heart emoji. Another day getting better and minding our business. Minding my business. Minding business. Now, there was a video earlier this season as Bucks social media team. There's a bunch of the players. And it was asking the question, who's the last one on the bus? This comes from a video with many other questions. Like they'd say, oh, he did this or he would do that. The question is, last one on the bus. And listen to what everyone has to say. Now with Miles Turner saying Giannis from the plane or the bus would show up 2 hours late.
from when they were supposed to originally take off or go. Abided by his own rules, his own time. Probably never heard of Lombardi time. But this is a 9-second video just of Bucks players, not Giannis, being asked, hey, who's the last one on the bus?
On the bus. Pass. Got to keep that disclosed. I'm not throwing anybody on the bus. No snitching.
No snitching. No comment.
Got to keep that disclosed.
Got to keep that disclosed. Miles Turner doesn't even say anything. He just gives a look and it cuts away from him.
No snitching.
Everyone's saying, hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo, don't say anything. Now, a lot of people had said, where were the reporters during this? How come the reporters didn't get a scoop? Where was everyone on this? Well, no one knew about it, right? I don't think you can go on the tarmac and be like, hey, the plane's supposed to leave at 2. I noticed it didn't leave till 4:30 and run on the tarmac and interview the players. Why? Security reasons, I don't think they let you on there. Also, no one is really snitching about this. I mean, you just heard the video right there. Keeping it tight-lipped. Saying, hey, I'm not saying anything. But Miles Turner revealing that Giannis Antetokounmpo and other Bucks players showing up late for practices, film sessions, even flights. Again, it got to the point where I knew not to show up until an hour after they said the plane was going to take off because Giannis was going to show up whenever he wants. Well, Doc Rivers, he is gone. I do believe Giannis Antetokounmpo will be gone. I don't think you'd be airing this dirty laundry. I don't really think there's much ill will or bad intent here. But I don't think you'd be airing out dirty laundry like this, knowing that either Miles Turner is going to be gone, or Giannis is going to be gone, or both are going to be gone. Our guy, J.A. Krebs, texted in. He said Turner or Giannis won't be a Buck, that's for sure. Maybe both now. Yeah, I don't see a world where Giannis is a Buck. My heart of hearts, gut feeling, that ship has sailed. That plane has taken off, albeit a little late. All right, 608-321-1670 if you want to get involved. But, yeah, I mean, you kind of left wondering, like, where was the media? Well, they can't, be on the plane with them. They can't be on the tarmac. But you think maybe you get a little scoop, maybe get someone on the inside, be able to hear something. All right, WKTY, love you guys. I'm actually going up to Holman after the show today. I'll be in your neck of the woods. Beautiful Holman lacrosse area. Maybe I'll bump into that festival. Do a little grocery shopping at festival. All right, WKTY, love you. See you guys on Monday. If not, bump into you at festival later today or Saturday. Everyone else, we continue on. Got some Brewers, Packers, NFL schedule. Yeah, baby. We'll take a little break here. One more hour coming up. Stick around. Be right back.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the schedule is out for all 32 NFL teams, and the Green Bay Packers will be featured in 6 primetime games, including the night before Thanksgiving in Los Angeles against the Rams. And they'll be at Soldier Field Christmas Day against the Chicago Bears for a noon kickoff, both games on Netflix. The Packers will also be Road Warriors to open up the season, as their first 2 games and 3 of the first 4 are on the road. The end of their schedule, though, will have 4 of the Packers' final 5 games at Lambeau Field. Turning to the Milwaukee Brewers, Luis Rengifo drove in 3 runs and Kyle Harrison recorded 7 strikeouts and 5 scoreless innings of work as the Crew would take down the Padres in the rubber match yesterday afternoon at 7-1. Manager Pat Murphy talks on his club's pitching.
They've been great. It's the lifeblood of the organization for years. Like, you got to pitch. They've found guys for us that are young, and we put them through the car wash, and it's been great. It really has.
The Brewers now finished up a 5-1 homestand against a pair of first-place teams in the Yankees and the Padres, and are back to a season-high 7 games over 500 at 24-17. The Brewers will now hit the road for 6 games, starting in Minnesota tonight against the Twins, and then a series at Wrigley against the Cubs starting on Monday.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
The University of Wisconsin has a 9-person committee in search of a new athletic director. They'll have Chris McIntosh's replacement by summer. And finally, we're still in Giannis watch for the Milwaukee Bucks. Will a deal get done before the NBA's draft? For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
All right, welcome back in. One more hour. Happy Friday, TGIF. Got some big plans this weekend. Go get them, baby. If you're working, go make that money. Better to make it than to spend it. But you got to make it in order to spend it. We'll catch 22 there. All right, 608-321-1670. The NFL schedule release. All 32 teams. It's over. We've done it. Packers, kind of a cool schedule release. I don't really need the Packers blowing any doors off. Just go win another Super Bowl. Add to that 13. You know? Now, there was one that was kind of funny, and we'll get into the Packers schedule. I did enjoy this. There was once a time, believe it or not, when Will Ferrell was actually funny. Seems like a lifetime ago. It kind of was. And with the schedule release, the Colts, they did a Simpsons spoof. There was a time, too, when the Simpsons were funny. Seasons 2 through 8, the preferred. I'll stretch to 10, but after that, you're losing me. But there was a time, too, that Simpsons, you know, the Colts did their Simpsons when the Bills had, I don't know what the hell the Bills were even doing up there, a little weird one. But the Raiders, they got Kirk Cousins, and they got their number 1 NFL draft pick, Fernando Mendoza. And with that, they spoofed probably one of the last funny comedies. I can't tell you a comedy that's doing anything for me lately in a while. Step Brothers. Oh, Goose Egg saying the first season of Simpsons was funny too. No, it is. I go 2 through 8. Then I'd season 1, and then 9, 10, and then everything else, you lost me. Season 1's good, don't get me wrong. It's just 2 is better than 1 in this sense, and they take off from there. But anyway, Step Brothers, one of the last actual funny good comedies. They spoofed it, the Raiders did, with Kirk Cousins and Fernando Mendoza. I personally thought it was kind of funny. Enjoyed it.
Hey. I'm Kirk.
I'm Fernando.
You're going to have to call me Kirk O'Chains.
Cool. You're going to have to call me the Nandalorian.
As we're just staring at each other on the practice field.
So this is the locker room, and rule number 1 is do not step on the shield.
What happens if I sneeze around it?
Don't do it.
What if I...
Don't do it! So what's the best Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back or Rogue One?
Ha! Trick question. Star Wars A New Hope, which was originally titled just Star Wars in 1977, but then they changed it to Star Wars A New Hope in 1981. Say your favorite football play on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Turbo right, 63 wide shallow. Jinx!
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
Nice!
I'm about to show you the most prized possession from my 15-year NFL career.
Thank you for trusting me. Oh my, it's beautiful, Mr. Chains.
This is a signed sword from Las Vegas' own Donny Osmond.
I loved him in Joseph the Musical.
Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Don't stare at this too long.
There he goes.
Ah!
There's Max Crosby with the sack back into 5.
There you go. There's a little. It's cool. It's funny. I dig it. Funny addition to the schedule. It's funny. It's cool. I like it. Whatever. Kirk Cousins, though, man. Is this guy not the greatest at getting paid? Kirk Cousins has amassed $341.5 million in career NFL salary earnings. $341.5 million in NFL salary earnings career, making him one of the highest earning players in league history. And after signing a contract with the Raiders, he surpassed Tom Brady. Tom Brady to secure the second spot on the all-time NFL earnings list, trailing only Matthew Stafford. Think of that. He has surpassed the GOAT, Tom Brady, to secure the second spot on an all-time NFL earnings list. Matt Stafford, who most recently won a Super Bowl, compared to Tom Brady. Kirk Cousins, for being second all-time NFL earnings list, has one playoff win. Think of that. One playoff win. Kirk Cousins, 341.5 million in NFL career salary earnings. That, my friends, is wild. Good on Kirko Chains. Well done, Kirky. Well done. 608-321-1670. Line 1, good morning.
Well, he passed the GOAT because the GOAT took a hometown discount how many different times? Every contract.
Yeah, a lot of them, yeah. He had a really good
Something
defense,
Aaron
too.
Rodgers would never do.
Also, Aaron Rodgers never had a defense for him. Most of the time.
Yeah, because he demanded max contract and didn't take a hometown discount. You're correct, Evo.
Aaron Rodgers would put up more offensive output than Tom Brady ever would, while Tom Brady's defense would hold teams to very low offensive output, while Aaron Rodgers would give up his defense 34 points on average, I think. I have to go look it up.
Tom Brady played the game of football to win championships, right? Aaron Rodgers did not play the game of football to win championships.
Have you turned into a Rodgers hater?
No, I just like pressing your buttons.
Oh, yeah, that does get me, actually. Getting shushed at a concert and Aaron Rodgers slights. That you know me too well.
The passenger in front of you on an airplane reclining.
Hey, I didn't recline last time I was on a flight, by the way.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. That's
Well, it's
gross.
only because I wasn't given the option to.
were you in one like the back row?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, back row.
Otherwise, I would have been reclining those 2 inches, baby.
For sure. Kirk Cousins, I think, might be a national treasure. We might need to add him to the list. I'm excited for whatever he does post-football. He's just a goofy guy.
Yeah, I like Kirk Cousins. I like him.
Continuing the Aaron Rodgers comparison, could you imagine Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers doing a video like that?
No.
Or Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love? Maybe Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love just get, Aaron Rodgers is a little goofy too.
Yeah, but I mean, Brett Favre, we've seen his acting prowess in Something About Mary. Like, we know he can act a little bit. Aaron Rodgers must be so bad at acting, because remember he said he was in Game of Thrones, and then no one ever found what he was in. I think his acting must have been so bad, even as an extra, they cut it.
Put him in the back.
There's some negativity for Aaron Rodgers. Bad actor.
Bad actor. Well, we'll see. He might turn a new leaf. Acting is a learned skill. Yeah. Improv is learned.
Yeah. Hey, by the way,
never been to an improv class. Highly recommend.
I have not. I'm intrigued by that, though. I've been thinking a lot about the ending of Game of Thrones again, Vagabond, because when I just had watched it for the first time not too long ago, and you said the last 2 seasons are actually like some of the best, right?
Well, they're certainly some of the best cinematography.
Correct.
Yeah.
I literally can't get over the final 2 episodes. I'm having a really hard time, even going back and watching. What is the one? I watched this Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which was good. But what was the other one with the dragons? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What the hell is it called again?
Something Dragon.
House of the Dragon. I'm having a really hard time watching it because I can't get over how bad the final 2 episodes was of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but the third to last is so good.
It's true.
The battle at the night.
It is good. It is good. But those final 2 episodes, man. All right, so Vagabond, what do you think about this Packers schedule, man? And by the way, the return of Jeff Hafley, Lambeau, Malik Willis, it's a noon game.
More importantly, Evo, it's the return of Joe Barry.
I know, he's on the staff. A noon game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right. I thought you'd be more.
Which month?
It's
in December.
Yeah.
No, that's the one where I just needed Miami to come back to Lambeau in December. So I was happy once I saw the month. Time of the day, I don't care about the time. I think noon games rock, especially December 20th.
I love noon games.
That's the Sunday before Christmas week. People are already going to be starting to check out, right? That's going to be a fun Sunday. So, yeah. Bring him on. Joe Barry, welcome back, baby.
Well, what else you got?
Not going to hold anything back, though.
Yeah, what else you got, Vagabond John? What else is cooking in that brain of yours?
Well, on the schedule, I like that the Texans are coming in January, right? I like that those are 2 teams that seem like C.J. Stroud just seems like he gets hurt every time. So now every time he gets hit, so now if he's getting hit in the cold, Micah Parsons, I like that matchup. But yeah, earlier I was watching a other radio guy clip on YouTube talking about how he's very confident the Packers won't make the playoffs. But looking at the schedule, it's just great that anytime the team might be on the edge of not getting that 7 seed, the coveted 7 seed, the Saints get on their schedule, right? I'm looking at this, I'm like, there are just some automatic wins. The Saints, I think the Dolphins are probably going to be an automatic win. You look at the Falcons, we're playing the Jets, this is pretty nice. It's nice to have 3 or 4 that you're like, okay, if we lose to those guys, we don't beat the rivals. Now we're missing the playoffs. But, I think,
I like how it falls. I saw this, though, I saw someone tweeting out the Packers got screwed because they're the only team to play 2 Thursday night football games, a Wednesday game on Thanksgiving week, and then they play Christmas Day. Like, is that a screwing?
I don't know, man. They're trying to get the Packers in prime time.
What it tells me is that if they're putting the Packers in all these games like this, the Packers are going to be good because they're not going to put a perceived bad team in these slots. It's going to be a perceived good team.
That's actually that you think that.
Well,
right?
Yeah, I mean that's the assumption.
So Christmas Day, that's a Packers-Bears game,
yep.
Right? I'll probably be bartending on Christmas Day at Allery's in downtown St. Paul, right? So that's a Bears game. But then you think about the others, Thursday night football, we've seen a lot of Jets versus Panthers on Thursday night. And so putting the Packers on Thursday night football might not be what it once was. So either they're really trying to get Thursday night football to be more primetime premier games, and I think they did a little bit of that last year, or it's just Green Bay's turn to have this many, Thursday night opportunities. Selfishly, as a fan, I freaking love it. I love when my team plays on Thursday because then I can go into the weekend and do whatever the hell I want and not worry about, the Packers or whatever they're doing. So the dream is the Badgers have a bye week and, the Packers play on Thursday. And now I get to go into a full weekend with zero football stress, and I already watched my team kick somebody's ass on a Thursday night. That's the dream.
So Vagabond, your kid is due the September 23rd. What was it? When was it again?
23rd.
23rd.
Yep.
I can't believe I remembered that. You do now. I mean, you got Wisconsin with the full schedule. You have Wisconsin taking on Notre Dame September 6th, Lambeau, or Packers U.S. Bank Stadium Sunday, September 13th.
Oh, we'll probably be at U.S. Bank just because that's 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna make that one happen. I was pretty excited about that. You got a point.
And to your point,
game at U.S. Bank.
I do like the Thursday night game because selfishly, it's hard to for my wife, anyways, that has disdain to football, especially on Sundays. Especially if it's a 3:25, the nooner I could pull off fine because then you got the rest of your day. But if it's like a Sunday night or a Monday night's tough because you're battling from whatever happened for the weekend, and you're trying to get a little sleep. Can't do it because you're going to bed at like 11:30 on a Monday night. Sundays, you got the wife on the ass a little bit for me, unless it's a noon game. And the Packers don't play hardly any new games. I like the Thursday night game because you're right, dude. That frees up the weekend. Selfishly, love the Thursday night game. Love it.
You're right. They do not have a lot of noon games.
No, there's like none. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and some of those can be. One of those can be flex, and that's the Dolphins game, and so the Saints game.
We'll see. So now, looking at the full schedule, do you have what date is it? March
15th.
I don't even know.
It's May.
March 15th. May.
It's May.
Thank you.
It's May.
Do you have a May 15th? Did you do your schedule breakdown? Do you have a May 15th record?
No. I thought about it, but I'm like, nah. And if people want to, do you have one? If people want to give one, I'd be open ears.
Sure, I'm going to go 10-7, and they're going to get the 7th seed.
Matt, the floor seed, yes, sir.
Yeah. We got to keep the bit going.
Yeah,
that's all we got.
That's why the bit's always got to keep going. What you got going on this weekend, man? Before I let you go.
What do we got going on? My brother is graduating high school, so we're making a trip back up to Hurley for that, and then I'm responsible for bringing my Starlink internet and my DJ setup. So I'll be DJing my brother's high school graduation party.
Okay? So I'm curious. From Hurley, and we know about Hurley when it comes to all the strip clubs. Do you have to be 21 to enter, or is it 18 and older?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
21 to enter.
Okay, I was curious. Like, if there's,
Yeah, I will not be bringing my brother to the strip clubs tonight.
Okay.
My wife just gave me the dirtiest look.
What?
She had no idea what we were talking about.
Vagabond, well, enjoy the graduation for your brother, man. That's cool. Have fun and enjoy the family time, all right?
Yes, sir.
And schmooze the wife a little bit, all right?
Yeah, we'll do.
Let's see. Yeah. Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Have you clear this with the wife? Maybe ask her after we hang up. A naming contest for your child. We get to think of names on the show and then vote on them, and then whatever wins, that's what you got to name your kid. Clear it with your wife.
Yeah, we'll try to clear it. Obviously, the leading candidate is Barry, so that's gonna be a problem. It's a little too on the nose, a little too direct. Joseph's in the running. My grandpa's name is Joe.
Well, middle name Barry? Middle name Barry?
That's not bad.
Joe, Barry.
That's not bad. Yeah, that would be something.
All right, you ask her, see what she says, okay?
Yeah, we'll have to see what she says about that.
All right, brother. Much love. See you, buddy.
Later.
I can't believe I didn't think of that before. We haven't, Vagabond John's kid due date September 23rd. I mean, what's in a name? Family here, over the line. We help him name his kid, and Joe Barry Vagabond. Joe Barry Vagabond John. There we go. That just rolls off the tongue. All right, 608-321-1670. Does he think his wife just gave him a dirty look? Look right there. Love to be a fly on a wall right now as that's happening. All right, 608-321-1670 if you want to text it in, if you want to call it in. Let's see here. Johnny Cribbage on the Giannis story. He says, weak. Ozarski, Garcia, internet sleuths, all the media folks who detested Doc don't care for accountability. Would Robbie
keep secret a Packer 2.5 hours late, I call BS. No, I agree with you, bro. It's bizarre that no one was on to this story. I'm trying to think why. How did it not get leaked? Especially if Giannis literally is 2.5 hours late to plane rides. Eventually, someone would say something. Great question, though. How did all of the beat not get on this? Maybe it's something to do with Giannis being hurt almost the entire season? I have no idea. And no, Robbie would not keep secret of Packers 2.5 hours late. Someone in the on the beat keeping something close to the vest. Giannis, naughty. All right, we'll take a little break here. Stick around. Be right back.
Come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
This is Over the Line.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, welcome back in. Christmas. It's not too early to start thinking about Christmas. Not what you're going to get your significant other or your kids or maybe yourself, which ends up happening to me for Christmas shopping. I'm like, oh, I like that. I like that. Buy that for me. Thank you. Thank you. Christmas week, though. Thursday, December 24th on Prime. If you're not blowing a bunch of money on Amazon, Christmas, you can watch 7:15, the Houston Texans take on the Eagles in Philly. That's Thursday, December 24th, Christmas Eve. If you don't like your family, say, hey, sorry, I got a football to watch. Then come Christmas Day, Friday, December 25th, Packers, Bears at noon. That's Netflix. Broncos, Bills, 3:30, Netflix. And then Rams, Seahawks, 7:15 on Fox. And then Saturday, there's two games. Saturday's two games. It's the 26th. Then Sunday, you got a whole slate of Sunday football. And then Monday, you got Giants and Lions. That's Christmas. You literally can tell your family, not this year. No, thank you. Uncle Raj has got me. Uncle Raj is there for me. He's giving me presents Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm lucky to get one present, and it's probably some socks and some underwear, or a coffee mug, or a tie that I don't want. Uncle Raj is giving me presents every day. He's there for me. I don't have to argue politics. I don't have to listen to someone's mundane workday, their coworkers. I don't have to listen to that. I can sit down with Uncle Raj in the NFL. So there you go. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, your Christmas planned out. 608-321-1670. Line 1, good morning.
Good morning. All right,
Mississippi
I hope
Drew.
Vagabond. Morning. I hope Vagabond is still listening because I'm about to put him onto something big. Like George put, what's her face on the 7. Okay.
the name
now,
7.
Don't give me
7.
Don't give me your immediate reaction.
How about this name? Soda.
Let it sit for a split second.
All right, so you're going to say the name. It's going to be absurd. You don't want my initial gut knee-jerk reaction because you want me to...
Not absurd. No, this is 100%.
If George Costanza, for example, if I heard the name 7, I'd laugh. I'd say, not a chance. And then he goes, soda. It's not a chance.
Especially, it's not.
All right.
It's not that.
When you say it, I'm going to let it sit for a second. It'll be a pregnant pause.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Kevlar. If it's a boy, Kevlar. Hey, you're reacting.
I'm trying not to, but my immediate reaction was thinking of Jordy Nelson wearing a Kevlar vest to protect his broken ribs so he could play a game.
Oh, it's a lot. No. This is a strong male name.
Hang on a second.
You can call him Kev for short.
All right, hang on a second. Your name's all right. In this situation, I'm gonna greet you like I don't know you. I'm gonna say, hey, my name's Bo, and then what's your? And then you go, hey, nice to meet you. My name's Bo. What's your name?
Kevlar. All right. Okay.
Try it again, but say it with the backbone.
So
say it with the backbone. Say it with gumption. Say it with you mean it. Hey, nice to meet you. My name's Bo. What's yours?
Kevlar. How are you? Okay. Hey, that's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad.
Kevlar.
That's not that bad.
Kev for short.
Otherwise,
what about
Lar?
Lar?
And that's what I was just about to say. So, it sounds a little Nordic at the end, like the Lar, like Lars, like Thorsten.
Well, he's
right?
He's Polish. Vagabond John, I think he's a Polak. I think so.
Oh, okay.
Kevlar.
Well, yeah. So
the more you say it, the more you say it, though. Kevlar.
It's not horrible.
Kevlar.
Yeah, it's not horrible. Especially don't tell the woman if she doesn't know what Kevlar is. Don't tell her. Of course. But yeah, no.
Don't laugh. Don't react. You gotta let it sit.
Let it sit.
Kevlar.
Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Kevlar.
The other way you could go is just name them a name that's already like something prestigious, so they don't have to achieve anything and sound great. Like name it like Captain or General or coach, right?
General
So
Joe,
that, like, no
General
matter
Joe
what,
Barry
you're
reporting for
talking
duty,
to
sir.
General Thorson right
General
now.
Joe Barry. General Joe Barry.
Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it? Nobody would suspect that there was a problem there.
Oh, I would love to make fun of that kid if I was in his class.
Doctor.
What's your name? Doctor? Hey, what's up, Doc?
Dr. Johnson.
I don't know.
There it
Kev. I think that's someone in the adult industry. Kevlar.
All right.
Any other ones?
Now, down to business. I'm actually going to talk some sports for once. Do you want... So I never know what you want out of me, but do you want positive? Like, do you want optimism?
I don't want anything out of you besides... I want you to choose what you want out of you. I'm just a conduit. Whatever. It's like a choose your own adventure book, Drew. You choose your own adventure.
Okay. Well...
I want you to be you.
Okay. So here. Okay. I'll give you the troubling part. Maybe the most troubling part first. Here's what I think is, in all actuality, going to happen with the Packers record. 8-9. 8-9. I hate to say it. That's the way I see it right now. Of course, it's way early, and it's all stupid right now anyway. I mean, we don't even know who's going to be playing. But 8-9 is what I see.
You feel that in your heart of hearts.
Yeah. Optimist, I can honestly, like, if things go amazing, I can see 14-3. I can. Bad, if things go like they did the second half of last season, I could see 5-12. So, yeah, there it all is. I don't know. They definitely need to pick up early wins. They definitely need early wins because it's trouble later on. But
yes, early wins, yes. And the first four games, 3 on the road. I mean,
yeah, yep.
Winning on the road is tough. Winning on the road is tough.
Yep.
Drew,
so my actuality one is. They win that or they lose that first one at the Vikings. That's what I think is going to happen, which is crazy. Oh, by the way, Vagabond, I heard you. You said go back at the end of your call.
Did he?
So you are a Packers fan? Yes.
Yeah, he's always been a Packers fan.
But he's always
been. No, Vagabond John. He's always a Packers fan. He's always been.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Eric and I-90.
Eric.
Yeah, Eric did say go Pack because I said go Pack. He's go Pack.
He did. Yeah. He is a Packers fan. He just doesn't really realize.
Yeah. Drew, I'm going to think about Kevlar.
Yes. Yep. Think about it.
Hey, Kevlar. Kevlar. All right. I gotta let it marinate a little bit. All right. So does Vagabond.
All right.
Much love, brother. See you.
Yep. Much love. Later.
Now I got a name. Don't react to it. Let it sit. All right, what is it? Kevlar. Line 2. Kevlar, is that you?
This is Mike and Porter.
Oh, hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. What's going on?
So I went to the Google machine. I had a story about holidays and the Packers, but I'll keep that for next week.
Oh, okay.
So I went to the Google machine and typed in what children's names would go good with Vagabond. So I got a list.
Okay.
Girls' names that mean traveler, wanderer, or seeker. So let's go with the top 3. I'll do top 3 boys. I think you'll really like the boys one. Number 1 for girls, Alyssa. 2, Ahima.
I'm sorry?
3, Ahima.
Ahima?
Yeah, Ahima. It's a Hebrew origin. Number 3, Alma.
Homa?
So, Alma, A-L-M-A.
Oh.
So, I'm going to go to the boys now. Number 1, you're going to love it.
Did you say Alma, like alma mater?
Yeah, A-L-M-A.
Alma. Sounds like someone born in, like, the Great Depression. Alma. Hey, Alma.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Boys, number 1,
Alma.
Ace. Ace.
Alrighty then.
Yes. 2, Anversack.
I'm sorry, what?
A-N-I-V-E-S-H-A-K. In the shack.
In the shack? That's where we're going to put the kid if you name it that.
The unique name means seeker with infinite abilities and broad visions.
Yeah, you're going to need a lot of broad vision with a name like that for sure, dude.
And number 3, Arvad. Meaning
are these like Star Wars characters?
This is what it told me. I don't know.
Arvad?
Arvad.
I'd rather name my kid Kevlar.
Kevlar's a tough name.
Arvad?
Yes. But I think it's a boy, maybe Vegapunk should go with Ace. Ace.
Arvad.
Arvad. Yeah. There's some tough names here.
All right. Okay. Arvad.
Arvad.
Thank you, Mike. I hope Vagabunt's writing this down. You know, I don't know if there's
I hope he does write it down. Have a great weekend.
You too, brother. Much love. See
you.
I don't think we're selling Vagabond John's wife on this naming contest thing. If this is what we're bringing to the table, I don't think she's gonna go for it. Arvad, Alma sounds like like my grandmother. Her name is Gladys. You know, that's like an old school name. Alma is like an old school name. I don't mind that. Arvad, Kevlar. Kevlar's kind of growing on me. Kevlar's growing on me a little bit. All right. 608-321-1670. All right, guys. All right, guy Preppy Z. My great-grandmother's name was Alma. Yes. See? There you go. Twyla. There's a good name. That's a strong name. I like that name. Twyla. There you go. An old school name. All right, we'll take a little break here. Kevlar. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Your ass is already on the line. The only question is, what are you going to do about it?
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Welcome back in, Grant Bills.
Morning.
Good morning, Grant.
Vibes are to the moon. Beautiful outside.
Friday, nice out.
Drake put out a new album. Only one song with Future. Bummer, but it is excellent.
Did he put out 1 or 3 new albums?
I don't know.
Someone said they put out. Maybe I misread it. 3.
I don't know. I only had time for one. I only saw the one, but I could have been wrong.
I've snapped out of the hip hop hypnosis. I've snapped out of it.
Same.
I'm not in the hip hop hypnosis anymore.
But Drake albums are the one tether I have to the era in which I did like.
I did see in his new album, I saw this tweet that he dissed Caleb Williams and gave props and credit to Jordan Love in a song. Then I didn't investigate any further.
Yeah, it's not worthy of investigation.
As Drake was wearing a Packers starters jacket, I think. Drake throws shots at Bears quarterback Caleb Williams on the song Iceman. Quote, heard they calling him Iceman. Bleep got cold for a minute, but every cold story ends with love in it.
Oh, I was listening to that at the gym. That went right over my head. So, Clemens has probably listened to the whole album. He's made cuts of it. We should be getting an email any moment now. Urgent subject line: urgent new Drake lyrics.
Again,
spotlight.
Heard they calling him Iceman. Ish got cold for a minute, but every cold story ends with love in it.
And LaFleur, unfortunately.
Yeah, LaFleur, they're speaking of Ish.
That's another thing. We're going to do 4 hours on the schedule today on Bill's show, and it's worthwhile.
Of course.
But it kind of, for me, it's like, okay, but are you guys going to be little bitches again? Or are you like, you know what I mean? Like, that was kind of their issue last year. Their issue isn't the schedule.
No, it's LaFleur, literally all gas, no brake. Sure, until the fourth quarter, then I'm slamming the e-brake on, baby.
I mean, it's all of them. It's not just LaFleur. There's a lot of players that I want to dump on, and Jeff Hafley was overrated. But, like, okay, so the schedule. The rest disadvantage. Are you guys going to sack up and go win some games like a real contender, or are you just going to, like, live in the 7th seed
Hey,
place?
the last 5 games. Remember how they ended the season last year, losing the last 5? Buffalo,
how could I forget?
4 of the 5 are at home. Bills, Dolphins, then Christmas, obviously Soldier Field against the Bears, then Houston, and then Detroit. You have ample opportunity here for Matt LaFleur to disappoint you once, twice, thrice, is that a word?
Yeah.
4 times at home. There you go. Slam it on the e-brake.
Silent Ed will be unmoved by another season-ending losing streak.
Yeah, I can't believe people question that I brought him back. Grant, there's been some chatter in the office as of late.
It's been a big week for all staff emails.
Yeah, all staff emails. I essentially started it off with the heating of whitefish in the break room.
Yeah, which was good content. It did stink in here, but a net positive for the station and the show.
It was great content.
It was.
By the way, I had more fish to bring, but I opted to make it as lunch at home yesterday.
Thank
you. So I cracked 2 eggs, some egg whites, and then
delicious.
I reheated the fish.
Fish and eggs rules.
Oh, it does.
Trout. You ever have trout and eggs?
So good. So I did that at home. No one complained at home. It was nice.
Well, how'd you heat it up?
On the stovetop.
Well,
put in a pan.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, sorry.
Anyways, a new company-wide email has just hit.
A second company-wide email.
A second email.
Sir.
A second company-wide email has just hit. Hey, Madison Gales. Whoever is absolutely battling for their life in the bathroom lately, we support you. However, the cleanup portion of the experience is still required. Going on the 3rd cleanup in the last 2 weeks, I do enough diaper duty at home. Please double check the TP before leaving so the next person doesn't walk into a crime scene and maybe see a doctor. Appreciate everyone doing their support. Thanks, team. Smiley face. Happy Friday. 2 exclamation marks.
Who sent that?
She who should not be named.
Okay.
But you have the email. You can see it. I'm just not going to say it on air. But yeah, apparently, Grant, the real stink isn't the fish.
Turns out there's more than one odor troubling our building. We're just doing CSI Miami cold opens.
Yeah. And apparently this is the 3rd cleanup in the last 2 weeks. Something stinks. Something is.
Turns out the microwave isn't the only thing that's fishy. Oh, and then the song kicks. You'd have to torture that information out of me. Why is that being published anywhere?
I don't need. Just no. No, thank you. Just put a passive-aggressive note on the door. That's what I would have done.
Oh my God! And
there's a photo.
Email.
There's a photo of the toilet brush. It says use this. There's a photo included, and the follow-up email, in case anyone needs help. How do you spell diarrhea? Well, if you're all right. Anyways, time for some calls, Grant.
Yeah, let's take some calls. I'll think of some more fish puns.
Real quick, line 1. Good morning.
Good morning, my friend.
I knew it was Z and the D. Hey, Z. We have a line 4 too. Could be Darnell.
Well, is Darnell the one that had the bad take on me and the Pokemon, or was that Mississippi Drew? I can't remember.
Well, hang on. Let's find out. Line 4. Good morning.
Hey, it's Darnell. What's up?
Yes. Darnell. Hey, buddy.
Hey, want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
So, I love living in Madison and whatnot, for the most part. And then occasionally I'll go into a meeting and I'll get an email right before that meeting that says, "Hi all, with hantavirus spreading around the world, please wear masks during our meeting today." And then I want to kill myself, man. Like, come on.
Is there hantavirus in Madison?
There is none.
It's everywhere.
But there is hantavirus in the world, so if you could please wear a mask during today's meeting, that would be fantastic. Oh, my God.
Who's got just from a functional standpoint, who's got a mask on them in 2026?
I saw a mask in front of the door yesterday. In front of the
Look, if you're bouncing back from the flu or something, you wear a mask and not work. I'm not going to judge you, but it seems a little early on the hantavirus masking.
If you want to wear one, feel free.
Seems a bit early on that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've had, where people like, oh, well, I'm doing cancer treatment, so
sure.
If you could please wear a mask.
I don't know.
That's
if you want to wear
fine.
it, have it. Go feel free.
Absolutely.
Have at it.
No
at
problem with that.
It's this
but
specific call to mask. Seems a little silly.
If your reasoning for masking is because of cruise ship rat poop air, no. No, I'm not doing it.
Hey, Darnell, just because we have literally limited time, is there anything else quick? I just have to hit a commercial break still.
No,
Okay.
that's it. That made my entire weekend this morning. I literally said no to the email. I said I will not be, unfortunately.
Good for you. I love that. And you didn't say anything disparaging to Z and the D, right? I don't think that was you.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I love Pokemon, man.
Okay. Thank you, Darnell. Have a great weekend, and be sure to mask for my safety and yours. See you, buddy.
Of course.
Yeah. Z, that was not Darnell. I think it was Mississippi Drew.
So it was Mississippi Drew who was thinking, be a man. Mississippi Drew, if you want to fell in with the greatest men in the earth right now, come on down to the Dells. You'll fit in perfect with your Tacoma. Actually, you probably wouldn't because it's not fully loaded like Lee. This is more of Lee's crowd, the more hickish, the people who actually work for life, where Mississippi Drew is probably a loafer, probably just doing backyard jobs and stuff like that. That's all I got to say. So, Mississippi Drew, don't come on down to the Dells. You won't fit in at all. You're probably wearing a mask, and we'll all be able to pick you out right away. That's all I got, smooches.
Yeah. I can, for a fact, say Drew is the opposite of that, but...
Have you walked downstairs past the women's bathroom, Evo? Trust me, hantavirus won't be the only reason that you'd want to wear a mask. I'm going to be writing I'm just going to be making... I need that drop on my board.
That is a good drop.
Smelled like fish in the upstairs break room. Little did we know it might be the poop deck. A little bit of a reach. But.
That was good, though. I liked it. I like you trying. It's nice.
All those jokes are so stupid.
And I did not hang up on Z and the D. Everyone just jumps to so many conclusions here in the Twitch chat. I calmly and respectfully put him back on hold to see who was on line 4. I went back to Z, and it worked out. Did it not? All right, final segment coming up. Company-wide email. Yeah, there was fish. But have you seen the splatter? We'll come right back.
Your ass is already on the line. The only question is, what are you going to do about it?
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, final segment. Grant, I want you to have a great weekend, buddy, all right?
No, I want you to have a great weekend.
I'm going up to beautiful Holman, Wisconsin. Gonna be, are you going to be up in that area, or?
Not this weekend.
Oh, okay. I'll hold it down in the Holman area, La Crosse area.
In the Mississippi River Valley.
Yep. If I run into anyone at Festival Foods, it'll be, maybe I'll get you a little snack or something. Say, thanks for listening. Appreciate
I got
it.
some veggie straws today for my snack. I stopped at Woodman's.
Oh, Seed Oil Express. I have a pound of beef. I'm going to heat that up. That's it.
I have ground beef in a bowl in the fridge. I'm going to mix it with cottage cheese.
I have a pound of beef.
That's my man dinner.
Yeah.
Ground beef.
And a sweet potato.
Cottage cheese, and then you slice a cucumber on top for some crunch.
Yeah, I got a pound of beef and a sweet potato. I'm going to go heat that up if that's okay with you right after this.
Don't play dumb on this.
Sorry it's not some corporate slop. Anyways.
Moving goalposts everywhere.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Packers, schedule out. Let us all rejoice. See you on Monday.